So
Spider Wolf does whatever Tiki does. Can he swing from the bridge? I don't know. Let's find out the results. Oh no, here comes the spider bridge.
This is just echoing down through the canyon in the windy gusts.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Malt Magic Plays Daggertheart. Not only is it episode 3 tonight, but it also multiple celebrations, would you believe? We are celebrating 5 years of streaming Malt and Magic, 2 years of having Malt and Magic plus Homie and the Dude, and a few other things which we'll talk about in just a minute. If you've not guessed, I'm a little bit overexcited tonight, so I'm going to bring it down a notch. And we will do a very quick recap of what happened last time on Malt and Magic. He says, if he had his notes in front of him, which he apparently doesn't. So we're going to very quickly just run through this as if I knew what I was talking about. We're a clusterfuck of chaos tonight. That's the way this is going to begin. And then I will find these notes and we will go from there. So yes, last time on Malt and Magic, when we played Daggertheart, 2 new faces joined our unlikely party of heroes who have unwittingly been given the name of the Crimson Accord. The 3 heroes who rescued a seed from underneath a tree and decided to ruin a harvest festival, may have set fire to a city somewhere else in the middle of Forya. But yes, we're joined by 2 new faces, a ribbit assassin named Griswold Harrington, at least by one name, and a human samurai swordsmith of sorts named Zahale, with some strange, weird, smoky goodness going on. Our party continued their journey towards somewhere to deposit this world seed, only being told to find the highest point in the world possible. After some run-ins with some whimsical, interesting guilds who were looking after monsters in the best way possible and navigating strange terrains, they were beset upon by some foes who they defeated, and then they continued on their journey. And this is where we effectively join our party today, still continuing now on their journey, having decided to head east towards the floating city of Zathura even. And yes, we will join our players on that road when we go to the full setup. So with that being said, content warnings will appear in the episode description in full when this episode goes to podcast and to VOD, but other than that, expect a lot of silliness, a lot of adult language, a lot of adult humour. You have been warned. Let's roll. Hey! There we are.
We're here.
Well, first things first. Happy 5 years, fuckers.
Yeah.
Hey, it's good 5 years in and we're still putting out.
Absolutely.
That's always a good sign.
Only takes a drink.
Yeah. I'm not sure where to go with that one. Oh, very good. Yes, 5 years of Malt and Magic, 2 years of Malt and Magic plus Homie and the Dude, a number of months of Malt and Magic plus Josh. And the other thing we're gonna
keep coming back, Josh. You should have learned your lesson by now.
I'm sorry, you're just all so welcoming and lovely.
Oh,
that's bullshit. That's some bullshit.
That was weird. Did you hear that silence? It was like 3 minutes long. Like, ooh.
Is that all right, Matt? Can I take the gun away from my head now?
Yes, you can now, mate. You can remove the shackles from one ankle at least, but leave it on the other ankle. Yeah.
Your testicle
I am
is
in
not
Matt's
safe
basement, by the way.
Yeah, indeed. How's the cage going, by the way? Is that still keeping things down?
It's a bit small. I could do with a bit more room, but, it's an upgrade from the last one.
Isn't that the point of those cock cages, though? Ain't they supposed to be small?
I knew Danny had run away with this one. Amazing stuff. What a start to a third episode of Daggertheart. Now, the other thing I also want to celebrate tonight is taking a sidestep away from Malt and Magic, but only just towards Homie and the Dude, is the fact that Scorch Basin got fully funded within the day. So absolutely incredible. Show-offs. Now, if you've not backed Scorch Basin yet, you can still do so, and go do so using the Malt and Magic link, which is maltandmagic.co.uk/Scorch Basin. Go into that go back the Kickstarter if you've not done so already, and get some amazing Mad Max / Dune goodness and all of the amazing extras that are in there. Our voiceover will land at some point. That's in there. There's a load of extras from different creators. There's recipes. Josh is in there. Yeah, there's recipes from Mama Kay. There's a whole sign language thing as well, which is epic. I still have to get my head around that bit, but it's amazing.
You talk with your fingers, Matt. That's how it works.
I can barely talk with my mouth, mate.
Fucking hell.
And when I say Josh is in there, I mean, if you scroll to the middle, there's a full two-page centre spread of Josh. Bang in the middle.
Yeah. The centrefold.
Yeah, Josh centerfold.
You'll have to find out what he's wearing as well.
Absolutely. Nothing, hopefully.
Like
anyway.
Girls.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Rolling this back. Rolling this back. We do have our 5-year anniversary giveaway, which we are going to kick off tonight, but I'm going to talk more about that just after our break. There have been some details landing on social media, so hopefully folks have seen that. But yeah, if not, we will discuss all things around how to win. But just to keep everybody in the know of what is on offer, there is a core set of Daggertheart. That's not the core set, that's my book, but there is a core set of Daggertheart up for grabs. There is also a dice tray plus accessories from Trade and Tested, which is behind me, you can't see that. And also 5 3-month Patreon subscriptions up for grabs. So if you go and subscribe to various things now, there's a high chance of you getting tickets early. That's all I'm going to say. So Patreon, YouTube, Twitch, name it, go subscribe, go follow, get yourself some tickets. And with that being said, let's run down the lineup very quickly, because I realised I forgot that in my absolute vitriol of shit that I've just spewed everywhere.
No, we did need to do that 5-year bit before.
Yeah, we did. Fair one. Happy 5 years, folks. I am all over the place tonight. So yes, I am Matt. I'm your game master for this evening and not playing any NPCs for once in my life.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm Dave, and I am not playing Jewel. I'm playing Farnath, the Ridgeborn wordsmith bard, who is immediately going to look for the first NPC to take along with the party.
Hello, and I am Danny, and as you can tell, I'm a little bit giddy. I've had some red wine, so I apologise in advance for all of my actions. But I will try my best to play Tiki, the Wildborn Elements Druid, who's basically like Rafiki from The Lion King without the accent. That'll get me cancelled.
That's how you introduced yourself at the last corporate party as well, wasn't it, Danny?
Yeah, it's what I do at all job interviews, court appearances, usual.
Oh, Tom's muted.
Tom, you muted.
Classic.
Fucking hell, we are nailing this stream tonight. Come on, everyone.
No, I was just saying, Danny, that was a lot of words for you to say that you're playing a chimp, basically, tonight.
Basically, yeah. I'm a monkey with a stick.
Better than a gimp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just got to make sure where you put the H.
Yeah, congratulations, Malt and Magic. Happy to be on your 5-year anniversary stream. Thanks for having us. And tonight I'm playing Griswold Harrington, aka Sergio Contreras. So there's a bit of a schizoid situation in my delivery, so we'll see in my brain. But let's not get personal. Let me just stick to Griswold tonight.
Hello, I am Bodhi, and yes, Multimagic 5 years. God damn, we are some sad people, guys. We are.
Speak for yourself.
It's been
I was going to say,
pleasure.
fuck you, Boats.
It's been a pleasure. I'm rocking the skull and crossbones from my boy Edgiest Bones Jones, my main character over on campaign 2. And tonight, though, I'm playing Zahale Kestis, the second in line to be the greatest swordsman in all of the lands. And I'm buzzing to engage with the whimsy.
There we go.
Awesome. I'm Josh. I'd just like to say, first of all, happy anniversary to Malt and Magic. Yay.
Thank you very much.
And then also congratulations to Homie and the Dude for smashing their Kickstarter as well. So that was fantastic to see that.
You.
I am playing Odrin, who is a Wonderborn Orc Guardian, who is everybody's shield.
Absolutely. Kevin
Without
the
us,
Tall
we wouldn't-
to most folks.
Without Josh, we wouldn't be on episode 3.
No, absolutely not.
We'd be done.
Everybody would be just a puddle on the floor at this stage. Now, speaking of 5-year anniversaries, Josh, I do believe that next month might be a little bit of a 5th-year anniversary for yourselves as well, is it not?
It is, yes. I had to go all the way back to the very first YouTube video that was posted, some 700-800 videos on our channel, to find when the actual date was. But yes, 21st of October is Altogether's 5-year anniversary.
Hey.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice. Congrats.
Milestone year all round.
Yeah, 5
Sorry,
years seems
congratulations,
that's
Oscar.
convenient. There's apparently something that happened 5 years ago that's maybe sort of the
It may have
catalyst for all of
contributed
this sort of
to the
stuff.
fact that some D&D stream started. I can't think what it was.
Almost if we
Yeah.
were stuck in the house
Yeah.
with nothing else to do, isn't it? And we didn't want to talk to our other halves, so we started talking to each other on the internet.
Right. Let's
Reel us in,
begin,
Matt.
shall we? Yes, absolutely. So, we are going to take a long rest to begin with, and we're going to touch on that in just a second, as we've been travelling for another number of days. Now, this morning begins with mud on your boots, and the sort of wind that can't quite decide whether it wants to tussle your hair or push you face first into a puddle. The hills themselves roll away in lazy waves, patched with sheep that stare as if they know you've already caused a great fire somewhere. Bells jangle in the distance. Not church bells, but some farmer's idea of scarecrow security. The sky, though, is wrong. Clouds seem to drag their heels across the horizon, piling up like sulking children, and the breeze keeps whispering at your cloaks as though it's trying to get a word in. Each gust tastes faintly of wildflowers, though none grow here, apart from the ones that Tiki leaves behind him everywhere he walks. And for a heartbeat, you can almost swear the valley itself is sniffing after you. Your path leads east. Muddy trails, maybe some rope bridges, and all the mischief that this world can muster. Farneth tunes their vocal cords against the howl, humming and practicing limericks to himself. The hail sword catches stray raindrops. Griswold even wrestles with the concept of both staying upright and staying in character. Odrin mutters about ill omens, and Tiki, well, the vines curling on their arm are definitely a new addition. The road, however, is not empty. As we discovered last time, something follows. The storm is not just weather, and above the clouds to the east, a city of legend waits, glimmering in thunder's cradle. Welcome, heroes. or at least the ones who showed up, the winds of pursuit are at your back. So the first thing we are going to do tonight is to go through our long rest options. Of course, we get 2 options from the following. You can do 2 of the same, or you can do 2 separate options. So you can either tend to all your wounds, clear all your stress, repair all your armor, prepare something, or work on a project. Now, Griswold and Sahale, you both worked on a project last time, and I gave you sort of some countdowns for that. That being said, however, let's start with Odrin. For once, let's do it randomly. Odrin, what are your 2 long rest options going to be?
I think I'm going to do the exact same as what I did last time, which was clear all stress and repair my armor. I still have 1 point of damage from the one shot we did.
Nice.
I think it's a niggling. I think it's a niggling injury in like the bottom of his foot or something from one of the vines. He stepped on a vine, and it's just aggravating him every now and then.
It's just one thorn that went through the boot you just can't find. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like right. It's like a what they called like a splinter that's like right in the sort of top layer of skin that I can't get into to get out, and it's really aggravating.
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to clear my stress by just sitting down and just watching the sun go down, and just watching it, sort of like almost in a cross-legged meditative pose, but without closing my eyes. I'm just watching it, watching the wind flow past with the leaves and everything. And every now and then you'll just hear a dink, dink, dink as I'm popping out the dents in my armor while I'm just looking at the sky. Every now and then I catch my thumb. And then that's what I'm going to do.
Nice and serene, and just a ball hammer.
Yeah.
Very good. Zahale, then.
Just confirm, what do my armor slots do? Is it that I just add my armor to my evasion when I'm getting attacked? Is that all
so
it
you
is?
can spend an armor slot to reduce the damage by 1 threshold. So severe to major, major to minor, minor to nothing.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
That's
in that
incoming
case,
damage, I should add.
Yeah. And I assume each slot is for a different source of incoming damage.
Yes,
Can I
unless
use it
I
once?
crit
Yeah.
and double your severe threshold, in which case
Yeah.
you would take 4. That's hit points, ignore me. So armor slots is, you can only use 1 per incoming
attack
damage.
almost. Yeah. Cool. In that case, then I'm going to work on my project. So I will do my kata that I do, my sequence of movements with my 3 blades, 1 in my mouth, 1 in each hand, and I will continue working on that. And then I will tend to my wounds. I took a little bit of damage in our last little foray, so I will just pull out some cloth from my bag and will just redress wounds, take off old dressing, go wash them in a river, clean them, pour some alcohol on them, sanitizing them, and put them back in my bag, using the others to bandage and wrap my wounds with clean bandage.
Very good. So if you're going to continue your 3-blade project, I would like you to roll me your duality dice, please.
So is that rolling both of them?
That's rolling your d12. I need to know whether what rolls highest and the total score you get, so whether it's hope or fear.
Both are the same, and I got 12.
So that's a crit.
Oh!
That is a crit.
Crit!
Which means you can mark off
Woo!
2 of your countdown that I gave you.
Sir, I shall do so.
2 slots on your
Thank
countdown.
you.
Nice. Very
Awesome.
good.
Cool.
Griswold or Sergio. I can't do the accent. I'm going to let you do the Spanish.
Sergio Contreras.
Sergio. There we go.
Yep. Bueno, for me, I'm working on my project, which is
Okay.
to actually comment on Zahale's project. So I'm just sitting there on a stump, just offering up feedback and suggestions on why I think this kata with 3 swords is potentially in some ways ridiculous in other ways, lethal in a way that I've never seen before. So that's one thing I'm doing, but I'm also de-stressing. While I'm doing that, sitting on the stump, I'm juggling, and I'm just juggling some small little bits and pieces because I'm kind of small as well. But I'm kind of almost enticing Zahale to think about introducing juggling to his kata, and introducing of the objects that he's juggling, one of them being me, and seeing if I can comment while he's doing his kata close up to him while he's just kind of like throwing me up in the air, and I'll be like, that's a little bit off. Un poco más por la izquierda, o no la derecha. And I'm just trying to get into kind of coaching him in a way that he probably doesn't want at this point.
The worst corner man ever.
You are juggling 3 mosquitoes just randomly that are in a daze right now. Roll me your duality dice. This does tie into your project around being part of essentially Zahale's type of attacks and building on some of that group work that we were doing. So yeah, roll your duality dice. Let me know if hope or fear wins and what the total score is.
Hope wins by... So total score is 12, but
fine.
hope
Total
was
score?
7 to 5.
So
12.
very good. So you may gain a hope, and you can also tick off 1 on your countdown for achieving this skill. Tiki, then.
Yep.
I am looking pretty good for armor, stress, and HP, so I'm going to spend this time preparing to give myself as much hope as possible, because a lot of my feats and abilities use hope as currency, so I'm going to prepare. To prepare, I will sit down and just tune into the hum of the world seed that is implanted in my chest, and kind of just not commune with it, but almost kind of just be at one with it, go with the flow of it, be in harmony with it as I mentally prepare, and use its hope in me to give myself hope in myself, if that made any sense.
Okay. Yes, take that hope, but also make me a presence roll.
Oh no. Oh, that is 14 with fear.
I will gain a fear.
You don't have to, though.
You gain... I do. I absolutely do. Takes me up to a grand total of 19 fear. I'm just going to call that out right now.
I mean, that's a piss take, isn't it?
So I rolled my d4. I gain 1 fear for each PC plus a d4.
When is the cap? I thought there's a cap on how much fear you get.
I don't know. I'll figure that out in a minute. I don't think there is. But we will call... We'll say 20 is the max fear I can have for a session. We'll
Sounds
just
good.
do it that. So, what was I saying? Yes, Tiki, you do gain your hope by preparing, but in communing with the seed, there's almost a pull on your soul, a hastiness, an impatience about the seed. We need to move. We need to move. And the voice is becoming less of a whisper and more clear with each passing hour, with each passing day. Very good. Anything else, or are you just doing that twice? You get 2 options.
Yeah, I'm doing that twice. Yeah. And I'll reply to the seed in my head, and I'll be like, I can only go as quick as our bodies can allow. You must allow me to rest, but I will keep my promise.
What do you say there, Tiki? ¿Qué dices?
Sorry,
Tiki?
I'm
No me...
I'm talking to the seed, and I'll show you it. I'm talking to the seed.
In the background, Farneth is just humming away. He's got his rapier out. He's got it sort of wedged between 2 stones, and with the gentle, rhythmic percussion of Odrin sorting his armour out, he's trying to go along with that beat, which also is interestingly the same as Griswold's juggling act, and it seems to be following some sort of rhythm. And he's not singing; he is humming a tune and trying to find a way that maybe it would be something that can bring the party together when he needs to. And he's just trying that out. So that's his project. So that's what he's trying to do.
Okay, and that's a new project, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Excellent. So we will do the same thing. We will set the essential countdown to 10.
Yep.
Roll me a duality dice, then, please.
Okay. A crit on 3s.
Nice. So you may mark off 2, and you can also gain a hope.
Nice. I don't need to mark anything off, so I get 2 hope. Fantastic.
There we go. And you can.
I think
countdown there.
I think while Farnath is doing this, and trying to get everyone in sync, Zahale, it not being fully completed and actualizing is because Zahale is the only person currently out of sync with everyone else. His footwork is just not matching up to the rhythm that everyone else is kind of hitting, and just feels a little bit off because he's used to working as a one-man kind of show. That's kind of his modus operandi. But there's moments where he'll do like a 4-5-6 kind of in rhythm with it, but then we'll slide out of rhythm again.
Very good. Very good. I've also just been rule checked, and rightly so. I can have a maximum of 12 fear, so I have 12 fear. Excellent.
I mean, that's still
stuff,
enough, isn't it?
Then it's enough to start with. Very good. We continue on our journey then on this road east, and the land is starting to get a lot more mountainous, or a lot more hilly and cavernous almost as well. The trail itself actually begins to bend towards a gorge, where in front of you a rope bridge stretches across a drop.
What a
Planks.
gorgeous bridge! Do you get it, Tiki?
Boo!
Oh, come on, that was brilliant!
Tempted to make everybody roll for fucking. You can't do psychic damage in this game.
You know it's a bad joke when Odrin gets it. You know it's bad.
Oh, at least
This
Audrey's
rope
got my
in
back.
front of you stretches across the drop. Planks are swaying. The ropes almost look like they are fraying with every gust. And as you step to this bridge, the air suddenly turns cold. At the threshold to this bridge, a single wildflower juts from the stone. Its blossom, however, twists the wrong way, not with the wind, but against it, as though watching whoever dares to cross. What are we doing, folks?
Yeah, take that back. I'm getting a really weird feeling about this bridge.
Well,
Just, I don't want to sound weird, but do you mind if I talk to that flower and ask it what the deal is with this bridge?
that's
Is it
your
safe to
whole
cross?
thing, Tiki. That's what you do. You talk to plants, and we have accepted that a long time ago. It's not weird at this point.
I mean, I don't think they respond. But he knows you do speak to them. I can't deny that.
Do you speak to all plants, or are like some more sentient than others? Like, what's the
Yes, a potato
vibe with
actually
all
is
that?
quite easy to have a conversation with, whereas a begonia really is quite snooty.
Yes, you're right. Fuchsia plants are quite snobby and upper class, but parsnips are fucking hilarious if you give them the chance. Honestly. Such a great sense of humour for a root vegetable.
A whole nother
get a bad
world
rap.
that we don't even know is out there, just existing.
Yes, I can speak to any plant and animal, really, if I try hard enough.
I'm gonna look at the group and realize that I'm surrounded by animals and just be like, wait. I was gonna be like, aren't you an animal, Tiki? But except for Audrin. Audrin, you're a are you an orc?
I'm an orc. Yes.
Amazing. I'm gonna look at Audrin and be like, yeah.
I meant like, not us humanoid animals. I mean like, rabbits and shit.
mountain goat subtly walks past at this moment.
Good day to you too, sir.
That was really bad.
Our viewing counters went to 0.
Oh,
I was
it's
going to say,
alright.
everybody make me a present reaction roll for that one, I think.
Oh, it's
so can I
alright
try
when
and
Farneth does it, but if I try doing it,
Crit 4.
What you've done is the equivalent of when people go to France and just go, le beer, please? That's essentially what you've just done to that goat.
I think you almost
Alright,
killed Dave
again?
off as well. Fucking
You
hell.
nearly did. I had to move.
A presence reaction roll. So yes, 2d12. Doesn't matter whether hope or fear rolls higher. You are essentially just reacting to this.
Yeah, sorry, that was a crit 4.
Nice.
4,
19
No,
for me.
it's in crit 4, yeah.
19,
Crit 4 as well. Two twos.
crit 4s. Tom's on mute.
13.
13. Everybody succeeds then. Nobody takes any damage from this really bad joke, and the mountain goat that sort of looks at you a little bit like, really? Really? That was the joke you came out with? And then just wanders off with it again.
Tiki, are you going to have a
I won't
discussion
repeat
with
what I
this
just
plant?
called you, Odrin, but that was offensive.
oh, was it? I am so sorry. I did not mean to cause you offence.
Odrin, don't follow the goat. Don't follow. No. Right, Tiki, are you having a chat with this plant, or are we going on? I don't really
I'm
want to stay here that
planning
much
to,
longer.
yes.
Why haven't you
I
done
need
it
to
already?
make an instinct roll 12. And I got an
Wait.
18 and I succeeded with hope.
Ooh.
Tiki, why are you pulling out dice and rolling them on the ground in front of the plant? What's an instinct roll?
That's how he wants to play a game of dice. That's if I win, he tells me what I want.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Excellent, Doc.
Gambling.
So
plant. Yeah.
you reach out to this wild flower then that grows up out of this stone facing towards you, and almost as you reach out with your... And what ability were you using there, just for the folks at home?
That is nature's tongue.
Very good. So yes, that was, you say you rolled, and that was higher with hope, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, so gain a hope. And what are you asking this wildflower then?
I would just like to ask him that you seem to know what the deal is with this bridge. You seem to be the big dog on campus around here. Is this bridge a test? Is it passable for anybody, or is there any, toll that must be paid to cross?
And as you reach out, the plant sort of responds, "Are you taking the piss? Big man? Big man? Trying to be funny?"
I was just trying to be nice. I did. It's going really well.
I'm
thanks.
fucking
Yeah,
with you.
it's
I'm
been a-
fucking with you. It's fine. It's fine. The bridge is not so good, not gonna lie. Not brilliant. But you're welcome to try. I just like to stare at people a little bit menacingly and see if they're going to get across or not. A lot of people have fallen.
This guy's a
Try to
northern
avoid the
builder,
rocks
by the
if you
way.
do fall.
To be fair, people watching is one of my favourite activities as well. Yeah. I have a friend
Tiki.
from the north.
Well,
Yes.
there's not many other plants around here, see.
Tell him they're a very cute plant. The cute petals and colors are exceedingly cute.
He said you're not his type.
I'm glad you fucking said that, because I was going to send a
Yeah.
seed up his anus.
He can understand what you're saying, but only I can understand what he is saying.
Oh, he can understand. Oh, okay. Well, Mr. Plant, you're
Yeah.
kind of awesome. If you need to lift some sort of magic to let us across this bridge, now's the time. But you're cute and awesome.
Zahale,
Should we
If
let
he
him-
calls me
should we let
cute
him-
one more
should we let
time,
them-
I'm going to sneeze in his face.
Yeah, but I know. Should we let him think you're doing some magic to make the bridge safe? Get you some.
Sure, why not?
Disappointed.
I'll do this. And the wildflower twists and sways in the wind and then turns back. But it's like that deadpan turn back and just side eyes. Not that a plant can side eye, but
He's he's put some protection magic on the bridge for us.
Marvellous. Farneth starts walking forwards to the bridge and onto it.
Excellent.
Maybe we should let Griswold go first. Just to be safe.
Well, I've got an idea.
He said it now.
I've done it.
This side might be safe, but we don't know about the other side. So I reckon if, the four of us turn round, because this only works when we're not looking at him, Farneth could fly across and check the other side.
Wait, what? Why do we have to not be looking at him?
It only works when nobody's watching.
Yeah. It's performance problems, I think.
Do you get magic anxiety?
I don't know. Yeah. Farneth's just standing there with one foot on the bridge, I'm guessing, just like, yes, it is. Just...
Yeah, it could go across if you have some doubts, because I'm not the biggest and have a bit of balance.
But we don't want to risk you falling in, though. If Farneth can just fly across, he'd be perfectly fine.
Tiki,
yeah.
We're fine going across this. You said so, yes?
I mean, I probably would let the lightest of us go first, just in case. I mean, the wind is stronger than it usually is. It's a weird.
And you can see this rope bridge just
as I say that
swaying.
Ting, 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 some ropes snap up. Yeah, I'd probably let the frog go first.
When you say the frog, you mean me, right?
The bravest of us all. The bravest of us all. Yes, you.
Yeah. Or Sergio. In this case, maybe Sergio, because that's my.
Sergio Harrington. He makes a very flamboyant bow and just points towards the bridge. Your chariot awaits.
That was a good croak.
Yeah.
How does the flower feel about the jokes, Tiki? Is the flower enjoying these jokes?
I don't even fucking get it, to be honest.
Can I roll to... Well, no, I was going to say don't. Can I roll? I think Farneth is stepping very close to this flower without realising it, because that is his thing.
At that moment, Griswold just starts.
Make me a finesse roll at disadvantage. Sorry, Tom. Farneth, make me a finesse roll at disadvantage and carry on, Griswold.
Is that just the lowest one? Lowest one, or D6
no? So
minus?
You roll your duality and roll a d6 and take away.
Yeah. Still really good though. Wow, it's amazing. 18. 20, 19, and what did I say? Presence. It's still a 21 with disadvantage.
Not a presence, a finesse.
Oh, finesse. 20. 20 with disadvantage.
Very good. So your foot goes, and you, like Tiki, you just hear this. What the fuck? As a foot just next to the wildflower.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about it.
What are you saying, Tiki? What are you saying? Oh,
I was just apologising to him for your size 15s.
I do apologise. Didn't see you there.
Griswold.
Yes, I'm off. I am. You know how in movies where the bridge is collapsing and you're just one step ahead of it? Not to say this bridge is collapsing, but I'm just literally vaulting forward on the little wooden planks in a way that looks reckless, but to me is perfectly natural. And just galloping forward, so to speak, hopping and galloping
Fantastic. Forward. Make me a finesse roll, please. So
Matt.
2d12 plus your finesse score. Yes, sir.
How far across this gorge is it?
I am so glad you asked. This is like one of those cartoon rope bridges that extends for easily what looks like 100 feet.
So, range-wise, would you say that's a nearby,
but
far,
it's
very far,
very
remote?
far.
Okay.
Okay.
19.
19 with hope or fear?
Oh, that's hope.
Hope. So take a hope.
Yep.
And you just manage to sort of bounce on these planks going across with every sway of this rope bridge. You manage to get yourself about third of the way along.
This is easy. This is no problem. Just hop along like I am about every second wooden panel, and you're fine. No problem.
Could I potentially, Matt, try and strengthen the bridge, if I may?
How would you like to strengthen the bridge?
This is where it gets a bit loosey-goosey with the rules. So I've got Vicious Entangle, right? Which is vines and roots come out and would normally restrain somebody and damage them, but I want to use them to try and strengthen the bridge. So I don't want to do the damage, but it says I can spend hope to restrain. So I'm willing to spend hope or stress to use it for protective purposes rather than damage purposes, if you should allow.
Okay, so spend a hope to do it, and then make me an instinct roll, please.
Come on. Crit, double eights.
Hey.
Nice.
Come on.
Gain a hope, remove a stress, and yeah, vines begin to grow out of your arms. The ground, where are they coming from?
They'll come out of the ground and almost reinforce the bridge as far along as I can get.
The wildflower in you just hear it. It turns around and says, "Oh, Bob, not seen you in a while. Looking a bit rough there, mate." But these vines grip onto the ropes and just pull it taut, and there is now an extra bit of strength, at least to the beginning of this rope bridge.
I can't hold this for a while, so everybody go, and I'll go last. Time is of the essence.
Farneth does clap Tiki on the shoulders and just goes, "That was absolutely inspired, dear boy." It's going to use inspirational words, and you can gain a hope.
My man.
So that you can have that one back. Right, and then
I'd see.
Yes, we'll run on to the bridge.
Excellent stuff. So yeah, just a reminder for anybody that's crit so far, you gain a hope, chalk off a stress if you've not already done that.
We've had a lot of crits so far, actually.
We have had a lot of crits so far. It's a bizarre start to the session. So, Odrin, Zahale, and Farneth, how are we crossing this bridge? Or at least trying to catch up with Griswold at this point?
Gently, because it looks broken, but still holding on to either side of the ropes. So, double fisting it.
Make me an instinct roll, please, Farneth, but with advantage now that Tiki has strengthened the beginning of this bridge. So, D6 on top.
D6 on top.
Yes.
17.
17. You managed to sort of just time your steps with each sway of this bridge. Slowly but surely reach the same point, or at least just behind Griswold. And if you cared to look down now, you would see hundreds and hundreds of feet below you now, the bottom of this gorge with a river just snaking through it. But a lot of these jagged, knife-like rocks.
I would actually say that Farneth is less scared than you would expect, because actually he did live on the cliffs with his village, so slightly more used to this. Obviously it is completely suspended over the air. He does make a little joke to himself. He is going slowly but surely. I am doing, and don't call me Shirley. And then just carries on walking under his breath.
Very good. Zahale, Odrin?
I'm going to look at him. I'm going to pull out one of those crunched up joints that I stubbed earlier, put it in my mouth, and light it with a little match. Throw the match over the side and begin taking off my pack and be like,
I don't know about you, but I don't trust the bridge no matter how many vines are on it.
I'm going to set my pack down. I'm going to open up the hinge lid to my pack, and I'm going to spend a hope to use my Wonderborn ability, and I'm gonna reach into my pack and begin pulling out slowly a long
dildo
100-foot ladder that stretches the span of this gorge, and I'm gonna just keep pulling it, and I'm going to be looking at Odrin as I'm pulling it up, and then be like, Want to give a hand?
What are you doing?
How the fuck have you got a Mary Poppins bag?
Because I don't know. That's just what it fucking. It's what it
I'm not
fucking
sure
says.
we can count that as a mundane item, my friend. 100-foot ladder.
I mean, you had a similar
cassette-
idea as what I did.
Like a cassette ladder that, like, you what's it called?
Concertina one,
Telescopes
yeah.
into itself. Yeah, concertina. Yeah.
Roll me a D100, please.
Beautiful.
Come on.
Double zeros is 100, right? Or is
It
it?
depends what's on the
0?
other dice.
6.
You got 6.
You got
I
6.
think that's 6.
You got 6-foot ladder.
Yeah.
Fantastic. 6 it is.
Precisely that. You have 6 feet of ladder.
Fantastic. I'm gonna put.
I remember this being longer.
And I'll
what they all
telescope
say.
it back
The plant
down.
says to Tiki, we've all said that.
Things may look bigger in the mirror. Bloody hell.
I think everybody
I'll
made that
concentrate
same
it
joke
back
at the same
down into
time.
my bag. I'll throw my bag back on and be like,
Well, I guess I've only got the bridge.
and I'll walk over to the bridge, and then I will, and I'll just gingerly walk across.
Very good. So you do know you've got a 6-foot ladder available to you at least.
Perfect.
Which somehow concertina's down into your pack. Fantastic.
Do you know, actually, just to keep the lore of this backpack, I'm gonna just throw the ladder into the gorge, and just litter into the gorge, and that's done.
You watch as the ladder catches in a gust of wind and blows and just scatters across these rocks. There are splinters and tiny bits of metal that held this ladder together that just scatter everywhere. A seeming
could chase you
omen
asleep.
to your fate should you fall off.
Oh, no.
Useless. 6 feet. What's that gonna do? I can't even touch a bloody. What do they call it? Basket egg? What's that game that they're playing in the East these days, Eldrin?
For a funny thing, you just hear, what? It's windy.
What? What did you say, dragon?
I said it's getting windy.
As
I don't understand it.
As Spartanus says that, I get caught by a little gust of wind, and at that moment, it's a little more than I expected, and with my little body, I start kind of drifting, almost to fall over, but at the last minute, I'm going to use my amphibious long tongue to kind of reach out and stick onto one of those wooden planks and just kind of be hanging there by my tongue and be like, it's windy. It's very, very windy up here. Be careful. Be very careful.
We've suddenly got a Griswold kite going on. Griswold, make me a strength roll, please.
Oh, no.
Strength.
As soon as the orc gets on the bridge, this is all going to shit.
So it is hope. but let me
Bridges
just
are
say
the new
strength
doors,
is.
I heard.
It's 11. 11 with hope.
It's 11. The wind is very strong here. That counts as a failure.
Ooh.
But with... And this is the right time for me to now tell you that I am starting a counter. You have
Of course you are.
2 more failures before this bridge fails. As the wind begins to pick up. Griswold, in this moment, your strength, even though your tongue lashes out, your strength fails you. You take that hope and watch as your friends sort of admire you blowing in the breeze before then your tongue just recoils and begins to snap back into your face.
So is he about to
Farneth.
fall?
He is about to fall.
I mean,
Farneth, you are the only one within any sort of range right now to help as the tongue. What would you like to do?
I'll try to lunge for him and try and grab hold of his tongue.
Fantastic. Make me an agility roll, please.
Yeah, this can only go well.
Odrin has no idea this is happening because I have my back turned to
'Cause
all
his
of them,
back's
so
turned.
Farneth can fly. I just stood there with my back to everything, like, oh yeah.
That is
Josh, I'm going to give you a hope for going back to that bit that we did right in session 0 with what is the one thing that you told me that I believe is absolutely true. So take a hope.
that is a 17 with fear.
Excellent. I can't gain any more fear.
It's a good time to get fear.
However, that is a success. And you managed to grab hold of Griswold's tongue. You now have the Griswold kite.
I would say, I'm only doing this for flavour, and also because I did it with fear. One of my claws does like dig in to his tongue as I'm gripping, and I'm like, "Sorry, Griswold." And then sort of just like pull him in and get him onto the bridge and be like, let's stick together and get off the bridge. Yes.
Excellent.
Both,
Griswold,
yes,
you take
rapido.
You take 2 points of physical damage. Now you can use an armor slot to reduce that to nothing, because I think that's below your minor threshold. Or you can just take it and mark off an HP slot.
Let's take an armor slot to mark it to nothing.
As I rolled with fear, does that also mean that we've ticked down the counter as well?
It does indeed.
Fuck. Sorry, guys.
In fact, no. My counter is only based on failures.
Huh?
So ignore me.
Right. Cool. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So you succeeded, but it was with fear.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Very good. So we have Farneth and Griswold about a third of the way along this bridge. Zahael, you have begun to make your way across the bridge, I believe you said. I would like you to make me either a finesse, a strength, or an instinct roll, depending on what you are doing.
Could I actually possibly... I've assumed, actually, so instead of walking on the planks, which I'm now deeming are a little bit dodgy, but Tiki has reinforced the roping that are the railings of this bridge.
For the first section, yes.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to tightrope walk along one of the ropes of this in hopes that I can use agility.
Yeah, go on then. There's an argument either finesse or agility there, but we'll go for agility.
It is a 16 with fear.
So again, I can't gain any more fear, but that is just a success. And sorry, I should have got you to add a d6 on top of that. No, because you weren't walking across the bridge, so ignore me. You were going across the vines. That's fine. You still succeed, and you make it up to where Farneth and the Griswold kite are.
Why are you taking so long? It's so fucking windy up here. It's like you can step in and out of it.
And he's gonna take one step back, and it's gonna just be normal, and his hair's gonna be like fuck it, and it's just gonna be normal. And then he's gonna step forward, like, oh, what the fuck is happening?
It's like a scene out of Jedi Survivor. There's just one bit of gust of wind that if he jumps, going to fuck you off to the right somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Farneth does have a hand on the back of Griswold on his cape sort of thing. He's got their cloak. That's probably a better word.
Have you been reeling him in?
Well, I've reeled him in, and he's back down on the bridge. Got him. He's not very strong. He's really not very strong at all, Farneth. But he is hoping that if he has to, he's going to kind of throw Griswold to the end of the bridge. We'll see. We're not there yet.
66 feet.
Well, I don't know where we're at. Sure.
Yeah, third of the way along. So 100 foot bridge, third of the way along.
Noticing
I
how
sense
terribly
that,
this is going for everybody, I've got another idea to help. So I'm going to be like, Odrin, turn around. What are you facing the other way for, you idiot?
Well, I'm making sure Farneth doesn't fall into the chasm. I can't be,
Nobody else has turned around, so it's not going to work.
We don't want his gorgeous face to get splattered around the place.
Well, everyone's about to die, but I've got an idea. You go across the bridge.
Well played, Josh. I got
it. I'll follow slightly behind you, but I'm going to reinforce the bridge as we go. Okay.
Right. Well, I do. I mean, I do have this elasticated bedroll that I was going to use to try and catapult myself across, but I do have another idea.
I mean, let me hear your other idea.
Well, I'm pretty much going to do the exact same thing Bodhi did. I'm going to reach into my pack and use my nomadic pack trait once per session. Spend a hope. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out a piece of climbing gear, like one of those metal hooks that you use to buckle on harnesses and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to tie it to the end of my... Yeah, I'm going to tie that to the end of my 50-foot rope, which I'm then going to tie the 50-foot rope around my waist, and I'm going to hook that around the rope part of the bridge, walk along. Every time I get to a knot, I have to turn it so I go along. And then, so basically if the bridge breaks, I'm still attached to it.
Perfect.
Okay, and then when we get to everybody else, they can hang on to you, but hopefully I can reinforce the bridge. So you start setting that up, and I'll start preparing myself.
Yeah. So
next time
remember
you
to
see
follow.
me-
Shout out to Edgar Allan Poe in the chat there. There's a fucking throwback.
Remember to follow what Griswold said and only step on every other plank. Although I won't hop on them because I'm a little bit heavy.
Well, I'm about to have 8 legs, so that might be hard, but just go with it.
That's too many.
Okay. Odrin,
So-
I would like you to make me because you now have this essential you're tied on to the bridge essentially. I would like you to make me a finesse roll, but I'm going to give you advantage as well.
Ooh, what's advantage
So
again?
duality die plus a d6.
Add a 6.
Ah, there we go.
Add a d6, not a 6.
Right. I rolled somehow a 23 with hope.
Wow.
Nice.
Right.
Take a hope. And you manage to wander across, moving every now and then, having to unclip the carabiner, but then quickly clipping it back on. A carabiner in this world is a wonder to behold. It actually says on the side of it, Guild of Fantastic Climbing Gear. You just carry on.
The
Guild
many-
of Go Outdoors.
One of the many things.
God.
One of the many
North
things
Face
I
on it.
picked off from Farnif's homeland because Farnif lives up high. Although
Yeah.
Farnif doesn't need one because he can fly.
Exactly. So, now everyone is safely on the bridge, in air quotes. I will prepare myself to save the day. So, before we leave, to say thank you to the flower, because he's by himself, I will use my wild touch to create 2 or 3 female daffodil flowers next to him, so he's got some company. Just because I can, and then I could do male flowers if he wants.
No, I was just going to question your biology there, because technically flowers are both male and female. But
All right, hermaphrodite flowers, whatever. They've got. They've got, all the parts
they've
he
got
needs,
female
but I've got
mentalities.
the
They
time.
identify as female. It's fine.
He's a northern builder. I've made him a bush that counts as a Weatherspoons, all right, so he can have a wonderful time.
I just love the fact that at the end of this, we're going to cut back to these 3 flowers and then fade to black. It's great.
Yeah, there's going to be a daffodil orgy, and then I'm going to mark a stress because I'm now going to turn into a wolf spider.
Sorry, can we just take a moment for Danny choosing to turn into a spider on
yeah,
stream?
but what I was also going to say is Danny is actually marking a stress, not his character.
Yeah.
Correct. I've gone with wolf spider because I can convince myself it's more wolf looking than spider looking, so it's actually, quite adorable.
It's a
So,
fluffy wolf
I've
with 8
turned-
legs. No.
Essentially, it's an 8-legged wolf, yeah. So I've turned into a wolf spider, and the reason being, I've got the web slinger ability where I can create a strong web material useful for both adventuring and battle. So it's resilient enough to support one creature. So if I just keep fucking bukakiing web slinging everywhere, I can support the bridge as we go until we get to the other side. Hopefully.
There's
Excellent.
no way.
Make me... Go on.
There's no way it says adventure. It's useful for adventuring and battle. That is the most
Word for
hilarious
word what it
thing
says.
written ever.
Word for word
That
what it
is
says.
so funny, dude. That is awesome.
Amazing. Make me a finesse roll. Yeah, with advantage.
That
Because
is
you are now
that is
a spider.
D&D's version of is this a kitchen appliance or a sex toy? So
Spider wolf, spider wolf, does whatever Tiki does. Can he swing from the bridge? I don't know. Let's find out the results. Oh no, here comes the
16 with
spider
fear.
breed.
This is just echoing down
Brilliant.
through the canyon in the windy gusts.
The flower bids you a. It's a. Well, farewell, my. What the fuck? As you turn into a spider, but then sees these three wildflowers around. All right, come here often. I like your stem. And yeah,
He's a bit forward, isn't he?
Get slapped.
Commenting on the stem
yeah,
straight away.
absolutely. You begin to
You stem out for the
scuttle
lads.
across now this the sort of the ropes of the bridge as you literally extend yourself and manage to walk across with a success, just a success, mind you. Again, I can't gain any more fear. So.
Good.
You are all now a third of the way along. I'm going to ask the rest of the party, because Tiki hasn't turned into a spider before any of you yet, I don't believe. You all turn around, and in this moment, there's a fucking wolf spider walking towards you.
Yeah, Farnath falls to the wooden plates of this bridge. Go!
Make me a strength reaction roll, please.
10.
10.
It doesn't say whether I can still
As
talk
you-
as part of my beast form. It just says I can't use my weapons or spells. I just use the traits of the creature. So I don't know if I can talk or not. To let everyone know.
Fuck it, you can talk. It's a wolf spider with Tiki's voice, which is probably equally unnerving. Farnath, you fall and you literally throw yourself down to one of these planks. And as you throw yourself down, it splits. And there is now a hole. As you sort of just... You don't fall through, because essentially you've just laid down, but one of these planks now splits. That
Hold
is
on.
counted 2.
I'm looking down.
And I will
I'm looking
bring
down.
my thorax forward and go and sort of repair where you are and create like a net for you to land on.
Oh, it's
And I'll be
gonna
like,
eat me.
"It's
It's gonna
me,
eat me.
you
It's gonna eat me.
idiot."
It's gonna eat me. It's gonna... Oh, hey, Tiki, how you
It's
doing?
me, I'm a spider.
Spider
I'm
wolf.
saving everybody.
Spider wolf does
That's
whatever
why
a
he
spider wolf
was singing
does.
Spider Wolf. Tiki,
Yes.
a little bit of warning next time.
I told
Meanwhile,
Odrin.
Griswold still flapping in the wind.
Pulled him in.
Oh shit, I'll bring him in. Spider-Man style.
You bring him in. Griswold's now sort of next to Farnath on the floor of this bridge.
How
Still
big-
have
what's the
2/3 of
size-
this bridge to go.
What's the size comparison between Griswold and Tiki at this point? Spider Wolf.
You want to ride me, don't you?
No, I might want to eat you.
Oh no, I believe the wolf spider is bigger at this point. Does it say a size on it, Danny?
No, it doesn't. Hang on, does it? No.
At this point, Farnas is going to stand up. The
It's-
other side of the broken bits where...
Danny is this big.
Yeah.
On the size of a 50p.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Stands up that side and then just goes, crew, gang, fellows, friends, all of you, we've got this. We've got this, fellas. We can do this. It's only a bridge. We cannot defeat us. It is not a door, therefore we are fine. And he's going to give a rallying speech so that everyone can now add a d6 to a action roll, reaction, damage, or can use it to clear a stress should they choose to. So you all now have a
Nice.
d6 rally die.
There we
Nice.
go.
Let's try and succeed on this one moving forwards.
So it doesn't actually tell us how big these creatures are.
It doesn't, does it? It says what their finesse, their
No.
evasion, their stats are. It doesn't say how
So
big
I'm
they are.
assuming you essentially take over, or you become the same size as what these creatures are in real life. So where we were thinking big ass wolf spider, no, It's the size of a. Do you know what? How big is a wolf spider? Let's have a look.
So essentially, I'm on Odrin's shoulders, just shooting webs.
A wolf spider's not that big. It's
Could it fit into the stomach?
No, a
Of
wolf
a,
spider's like the size of a 20p piece, I think.
But
Yeah,
this is the world
I
of
start-
Forya. I mean,
yes, yeah,
they
true.
could be much bigger.
Yes.
I start saying
it
to
could be much
Farneth,
bigger. So let's
Can I
leave this
at
to the
least be the size
doctor,
of Jack
shall we?
Russell?
Danny, roll me
Yes.
a d12. Roll me your duality die. If hope wins, you are going to be the size of a reliant robin.
Okay. The car.
Yeah.
Wow.
If it's
Okay.
fear,
There's a lot of people having to
the
Google
wolf
what
spider.
Dude, there's no way that bridge is holding you.
if it's
Or us.
I mean, it's a
We're
spider.
going down.
if it's fear that wins out, you are going to be about the size of a. I'll use something that sits right next to me. A tub of protein powder. 2 kilogram tub of protein powder. It's about.
Still going to
so
be big
about-
then.
So still big.
So either
but
way, yeah.
So I'm going to be like the size of a big guinea pig or an actual car. Okay.
a bunny rabbit at least.
Bunny rabbit it is.
A spider the size of a car is now on the bridge with you, shooting webs willy-nilly.
Oh no!
The bridge begins to sway even more now with the weight of this wolf spider.
If you wild shape into things at their actual size, that means these things are actually in the world. You're welcome.
Does that mean spiders are big as cars in this world?
Yeah.
Wolf
that
spiders
is
now
officially
officially in
canon.
Forya are the size of reliant robins.
The size of-
Fantastic.
The Forya
I mean, you
wolf
could have said
spider.
dire wolf, Matt. You could have said actual wolves, but you chose a freewheeler car that nobody's heard of.
Yeah, yeah.
Why not?
The Brit in me won out. Very good. What are we doing then? We're in the middle of this bridge, swaying in the wind. Currently, everybody's made
Time
it.
is of the essence. I can only restrain it
Oh.
or strengthen it for so long. I've only got so much web. You need to get across this bridge.
Then
Okay.
I think Farneth is therefore in the front somehow. He's going to run forwards.
You're just going to run. Balls out, run.
Preferably not balls out, please.
No, we'll still try and hold on, but moving as quickly as we can.
And so my
Okay,
weight doesn't affect the bridge. I can actually mark another stress to embody the element of air and hover.
So I can actually do what
Do you want-
Farneth says he can do.
So I'm now a hovering
you
spider
want-
shooting webs out of his ass.
Hovering in a gust of wind?
I've got strong webs, mate. It's fine. I'm like tethering myself. I'm like a spider kite.
Spider kite.
We're going to have to test
Spider
that.
kite. Doesn't
waiting, I was
work as
waiting.
the other one does.
Make me a strength-based roll then, please. And
what's the strength
Farneth,
of a
I'm going to ask you
spider?
to make me an instinct roll.
Instinct.
Instinct, I know what I meant. I've never had so much fun with a rope bridge, I'm not going to lie, gents.
Seriously, it's on
I
your
mean,
door.
I
It's
don't think I've
literally
ever
on
made
your
it so
door.
difficult in my life. Oh, God. 6 with hope.
Brilliant.
Ah, shit.
You gain a hope. But as you then sort of embody that essence of wind, the wind takes you and the web is still attached, but you are just unreeling web as fast as you fucking can from your carapace ascent at this point. The pedipalps are going like an absolute bastard at the back of you.
Well, at least you can't fall, I guess.
But you are slowly.
Tick, 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 tick,
I
tick,
regret this.
ticky.
Hang on,
You know,
has
grab
Danny
the
not got any
rope.
pants on?
The web.
I've got straps on. But,
It's the 5-year stream. Of course he hasn't.
yeah.
Pants are always optional. There we go. Hey, very good. So yes, Tiki is now. Farneth, you are another. Sorry, what did you roll? Actually, I don't think we got the result of that.
What was I rolling? Sorry.
You were rolling an instinct roll, please.
Instinct roll. Crit 7.
Nice.
Crit on 7.
Gain a hope. Scratch off stress. And I will say with a crit, you managed to just bucket the rest of the 60 feet and make it to the other side of the bridge.
Cool. Thank you. I'm done. I will look back at the rest of them and said, it's easy, lads. Just come on.
Now, Farnath, were you still holding onto Griswold's tongue?
Yeah, 100%.
Despite having reeled them in?
Yep.
Brilliant. Griswold, are you just flailing along behind Farnath, or what are you doing in this moment?
No, I've kind of reeled myself in, and I now have my lips attached to his kind of whatever he's holding on to my tongue with. No, it's his claw, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Brilliant.
What happens is I then wave to everyone and just going, it's easy over here, and you're just flailing everywhere. Oh, sorry, Griswold, I'll just put you down.
Fantastic. Griswold, you're also over the bridge. Amazing.
Over the bridge. Yeah, well, yeah. That's, I guess, one way to do it. It's pretty easy. Just follow Farnath. It's straightforward.
What are we going to do about Tiki, the poor boy over there?
Yeah.
I got this.
Oh, he's got it. No, we're all good. Lovely. See how this goes.
See ya.
Every confidence in Tiki.
Does it look like Tiki's got this, Matt?
I don't know. Tiki, does it look like you've got this? What are you doing in this moment?
Basically, you just see 8 legs going as I'm just, you know, like those inflatable things outside of mechanic shops, just going in the wind, like.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing at the end of the web.
There's a wolf spider just every now and again popping up over the top.
How many feet away from me would you say you are, Danny?
I'm probably far range with how far my web would go, probably.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay. I will, Zahale will make that assessment and will shrug and then walk along the bridge to the other side.
Brilliant. Make me either a finesse or an instinct roll then, please.
Hey!
Hey! Thank you for the follow.
Thank you very much.
That, my friends, is one ticket right there for the giveaway.
So, with fear, and it's a 13. Oh shit! I've got to add something, don't I? It's 14.
Yeah. A 14. Just enough to get you across this bridge. There's a moment where a plank sort of wobbles under your foot because you rolled with fear, and then a second one does give way, but you manage to just then catch yourself and run onwards.
Oh yeah, I'll get to the other side and I will. I'll high five Farnath as I kind of sort my hair, and then I'll high five Griswold, and I'll be like,
Wow. I've faced hundreds of men in open combat, and that bridge was truly the greatest enemy I've ever seen.
Right.
You high five Farnath while Griswold is still attached to Farnath's hand.
Griswold in the face.
Just the tongue in the middle.
And then I'll turn back and I'll gesture to Aldrin and Tiki and be like,
Come on then, guys, come on!
I'm just walking along the bridge, and I've been singing this song the entire time, going Spider Wolf, and then it changes to Spider Kite. Spider Kite, can he do it? And then he flies off. No, he can't. And I'll grab the web with my free hand.
Very good.
Farnath will also shout over and be like, Aldrin, it's safe now, boy. You can turn around.
Oh yeah, because I've been doing all of this backwards.
I'm all safe
turn
over
around
here.
Fucking hell.
Oh, good. How was the flight? It feels a bit windy.
Challenging due to the wind, but thank you, I made it.
Good. Tiki doesn't seem to be doing too well as I reach for the.
No, he's trying to copy me.
Brilliant. Adrian, I will say
Farneth is
you've got
barely
hold
keeping
of
it together.
Tiki now, but your arm is now outstretched as you've got to fight against this huge gusts that keep, or these huge gusts that keep blowing across. We're at sort of the limit of Tiki's web at this point. I think all 8 legs, as they wobble around, then come in and just all of them latch onto this strand of webbing which reaches towards you. I am going to allow you to make me a joint roll at this point. No hope needs to be spent. But I need strength rolls from you both, please.
I'm going to use my d6 given to me by Farneth.
Oh!
Tiki, remember you've got one as well.
I use it to remove a stress.
Ah, okay, cool.
So I rolled a 10 on the
roll.
fear dice.
Not a
and
rolled
pooped my
joint.
pants. I rolled a 10 on the fear dice and immediately got nervous, but then I rolled an 11 on the hope dice. So 21 with hope.
Hey! Nice. So as those legs latch in, Tiki, despite now being like a little bit of a spider balloon, with all of the legs coming down, is holding on at least to that end. Adrian.
I rolled a 13 with fear.
Ooh.
That, my friends, is the second failure.
Oh shit.
GG, guys.
You-
It's
you
been
blood-
it's been an absolute pleasure. The bridge fucking claimed 2. I told you.
You laughed at me, Farneth. You laughed at me, but
The
watch,
bridge
they're
is
about to
still
die.
going. However, the webbing snaps. Tiki, you are lost to the gust of wind.
Oh shit.
To who knows
Tiki,
where.
you're a bloody druid. Turn into something that flies.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
Such a good
Can
point.
you actually beat me to it.
Such a good
Can I drop my
point.
beast form, mark another stress, and change into another beast form?
Yes.
So I can now. I'm level 2. I can transform into a winged beast. So I can fly at will. So hopefully I'll be able to fly to safety against the wind.
What would you like to turn into?
I can get a hawk, owl, or a raven. Oh,
You can turn into any flying beast you wish. That's just some suggestions.
Wait, Danny, really think. Danny, he said any flying beast. Really fucking think, dude. Really fucking think.
pterodactyl.
There we go. Now
Brilliant.
we're rocking.
No.
Now we're
No.
rocking.
You're
Hang on.
still limited
What?
to the
I'm
flying
gonna go-
capabilities.
I'm going to go with hawk because hawks are brilliant at flying on the wind.
Nice.
They can just hover
Very
and
good.
shit and control it and then just dive and stuff. So I'm going to go with hawk.
So, Adrian, there's a moment where you watch.
Or mix
as
things
the-
up and go for a hawk owl. Mix the two together.
That's mostly owl, little bit hawk.
That's a 200
Got a big
mile an
fucking
hour
head,
owl.
but
I'm going to
amazing.
turn into a griffin. No, yeah, I'm going to
you
go.
want.
I'm going to go hawk. Most streamlined thing to go through the wind.
Nice.
Amazing. So, Adrian, there's a moment where the fear literally rips through you as that web. The ropes where they were being held by the entangle spell begin to fray. Begin to fray. Fucking English. As you watch Tiki surge off into this
Oh, bugger.
chasm, this gorge, and then wings spread out. Tiki then begins to just rise and sort of hovers in the wind, trying to ride it a little bit. Sorry, fucking chat was right on it there. I turn into a howl. Amazing. Brilliant. Tiki, you are riding the wind right now. Adrian, you're still on the bridge. What do you want to do?
I'm going to keep walking along the bridge. I'm going to look up to Tiki and I'm going to go, why didn't you just do that in the first place?
Hindsight is a wonderful thing.
You seem to be constrained You seem to always be constrained with what's in front of you. You see a bridge, you have to cross it. You don't just do what Farneth did and just fly across.
I poo on him.
Odrin, dear boy, the bridge is not looking so healthy. You can't fly like I can. Come on.
Oh yeah, I might want to keep moving.
Hop too sweet. Come on.
I love that
Definitely not
Farneth
gonna
sounds like a World War II radio presenter.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, Odrin, are you booking it? Are you being careful? How are you now moving across this bridge?
Oh, I'm being careful. Because I'm very heavy.
Being careful. Make me a finesse roll then, please.
Yeah.
But that's
With
your best
minus
stat, innit?
one. My minus
Yeah.
one. I rolled a 5 with hope.
So you get a hope.
I get
There's
a
this
hope.
moment where Odrin is sort of dancing from thing to thing, plank to plank, and sort of rides the waves, and it looks like it's about 10 feet from getting to the end. And then the ropes.
Well, this wasn't so.
Yeah, this wasn't so.
The whole Wile E. Coyote moment where the bridge falls from under me and I'm there for like a good 2 seconds before I go, oh no.
But you only get pulled down because you're still attached by the carabiner, and then it just.
Oh no, yeah.
As a result, you swing as this rope bridge continues to swing and fall. And as I say, you're only about 10 feet from the end. You swing, the 50 feet of rope then extends out, and it's almost like you've abseiled without choosing to. And you are going to come careening towards this rock wall. This may hurt.
Farneth, do something. Use your, I don't know,
Be your own
magic
shield.
or whatever you've got.
Farneth sort of lunges forward and lays down on the edge, looking down over this bridge, and we'll just be like, just watching what happens to see where he stops for now, and let's find out what happens.
So it's like watching Jack Sparrow on the rope in Pirates of the Caribbean, where he's just "Ah!" and Odrin just cascades down and slams into this gorge for 30 points of physical damage.
Fucking it, isn't it?
That's severe.
That's a severe, because that's not
That's
quite
severe.
double his severe. I don't think.
I think
Can you do 2 armor slots on yourself?
I can still do. I can still
only
do 2
one at
armor
a time.
slots.
Oh,
I can do 2
technically, yeah,
because
as
of
a
what I am.
stalwart, yeah.
I'm just seeing if I can do a third ear, because I can in certain situations. Yes. When you take severe damage, I can mark. This is called get back up. When you take severe damage, you can mark a stress to reduce the severity by 1 threshold. So I'll mark a stress to do that.
I think we probably hear like a gong as his armor and shield hits the side of the wall.
Yeah. And then I'll take 2. And then I'll take 2 armor slots to take no damage at all.
Farneth just leans up to Zahale and
Amazing.
Griswold and just goes, he's going to be sore in the morning.
I think
You're all stood at the top,
damn it.
and you see me go down, and then about 2 or 3 seconds later, you just hear like the big monk gongs
Yeah.
that they
Yeah.
smash.
Yeah.
You just hear a gong sort of reverberate through the entire gorge.
And an avalanche happens 3
Tiki's
villages
wings
away.
sort of wobble.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
absolutely fine.
I will. I'll turn to Griswold, and I'll pull my headband off of my head and hold it to my heart. Turn to Griswold and be like,
He was a good orc and a good friend for the 3 days that we knew him.
Gong.
It was a pleasure.
Zahale, give us a hand. He is actually still alive, and we just need to pull him up. He's a bit of a lump.
Okay.
He's
I'll
moving.
put my
He's
headband
moving.
back
Can I
on.
Is
start
it
like pulling the
twitching?
rope bridge which he's connected to up, and then the rope, and hopefully
The rope's around my waist as
Absolutely.
you're pulling the rope up, and I'm just laying there, like sort of looking up at you, going, "Hi."
Just
Don't
dazed
help,
a bit.
Odrin. No, it's fine. You're not a fucking heavy lump at all.
So you're doing this by yourself? Is anybody helping?
I'm hoping that one of them is going to help.
At this point, can I barrel like proper through the wind, land? But as I land in a barrel roll, I'll drop out of hawk beast form and land as a fucking silverback gorilla.
No.
And then help him pull him up. That's it, I am a monkey.
visuals?
I am a monkey. There's no point being a silverback gorilla. I will be a bear. They're stronger.
Oh, well, that's
Brilliant. So, for
Infinitely
anybody
very
that's keeping an eye on Tiki...
Super dexterous creatures, those bears, with their nimble thumbs that they have
Well,
for
hang on.
pulling.
I've already- Can a simian wild shape into a gorilla? I don't think he can he?
Of course you can. Of course you can. It's your fucking
All right.
druid ability. Do what you want.
I'll be the gorilla from the Rampage film with The Rock, a big fucking giant white albino gorilla.
Amazing. So for anybody that was
Tiki
keeping an eye on
evolves
Tiki,
into-
there's a minute where the wings just sort of curve in and barreling towards the ground. There's a moment where the wildflower on the other side just... It's gonna fucking hurt when he hits that floor. And then... Big white albino gorilla appears, and I imagine everybody upon everybody, probably for a 4-mile radius, craps their pants.
Farna definitely does a girl squeal as he sees this thing right next to him.
And then I'll just be like, I sort of start pulling up the rope.
I will
Fuck
get
it.
behind. I'll get behind Tiki. And as he's feeding the rope, Zahil will gently place the rope in a coil, so
Just
that
coiling.
it's coiled up.
Perfect. I'm not going to ask for any
gets out of the
rolls.
way and just
Too
claps like this,
spectacular.
Like, yay!
Too spectacular at this point. The bridge has collapsed. No one's ever getting across this gorge again, at least not for a long time. But there's a perfectly coiled rope. An albino gorilla and an orc that comes over the top with the world's biggest dent in their armor, but 0 fucking damage. And I think with that, we're going to go to break.
Absolute chaos. Absolute chaos.
Absolute chaos.
Utter carnage.
Happy 5 years, fuckers.
Happy 5 years.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
Hello.
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 We are back. Some very good trailers in the break there. I think there's some good creators in there creating some good stuff.
They're all right.
Very good.
That Scorch
Very
Basin looks pretty good. You might want to
good.
go support that.
Yeah, it's not bad, that is it? It doesn't look too bad.
I'd love to be
Mate,
involved
I
with that.
heard it's
It looks real
whack.
good.
I heard it's whack, guys. I think you're talking some shit.
I know
heard the
3
creators are
absolute
really cool as
knobheads
well.
did the worst voiceover ever for it, but
Yeah.
Mentioning no names.
mentioning, and the fucking 3 on top here. Amazing stuff. Cool. Yeah, speaking of doing things and doing stuff, I did promise that we'd talk about the giveaway at break time. Allow a few more people to join. So, yes, 5 years streaming this absolute chaos that we do week in, week out, and what an absolute joy it has been. As a result, we are doing our giveaway, which includes in the first prize a Daggertheart core set, which is perfect for us playing Daggertheart tonight. Second prize being a dice tray plus accessories from Trade and Test It, our good friend Abby. And then the third prize, although there's 5 of them, we are giving away 5 Patreon subscriptions for 3 months. Now, all of those prizes will also include a very special homebrew drop, which is the one I've been teasing for weeks, and we even stuck a little bit of a teaser to it on Patreon just this past week. You will get the full Black Veil's Guide to Morna Havari as the homebrew drop that goes along with this, which we've been working and squirreling away over for the last few weeks and months. But in order to win, you need to earn your tickets. So here is how you earn your tickets. If you want 3 tickets straight off the bat, go and subscribe to Patreon. That is how to get 3 tickets straight away. Subscribe to this channel on Twitch, and you'll get 2 tickets. If you follow, that is 1 ticket. So well done,
Which?
Captain Cosmo. You already
Captain
have
Cosmo and
a ticket.
got to play D&D. They have both. We've had
Thank
two
you very
follows.
much. I didn't see that one while we were on a break, so thank you very much. So that's 2 tickets straight off the bat there. Now, if you also go and follow us on our social media channels, that includes 1 ticket. If you share our giveaway post, any of the giveaway posts, essentially, any of them, and not only tag at Malt and Magic, but use the hashtag Malt and Magic turns 5, Malt and Magic turns 5, that earns you 2 tickets, and if you comment on any of the giveaway posts, that also gives you 1 ticket. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to put a blog post on the website, which includes a Google form, just so you can go and fill that out with all the stuff you've done, and then we will verify that. That will then form the basis for our prize draw, which will be the first stream we do in October. So lots of information there. This will all be confirmed on the blog, as I've said. But that's how you go and earn your tickets. Now, there's a few caveats to that. There are certain areas we will not be able to ship the Daggertheart core set or the dice tray to. That will all be involved or all be included on the blog post. Just because costs are going to be ridiculously high and it doesn't make any sense. The other ask we have is that you are 18 or older, or you have your parent or guardian's permission to enter the prize draw. The Google form will be deleted and all the information will be deleted post giveaway, so we are not keeping any information about anyone. That will all be into the ether once it's done. And that's that. I don't think I've missed anything, have I, Danny, Dave?
All I'm going to say, you may have already said it, but if so, could you just confirm or clarify? I assume that all of these are cumulative, so if someone wants to go to yet another social media post or anything, they can do that as well as giving us a follow on Twitch and a subscribe on
Absolutely.
YouTube. So
the more you
go
share,
do it all.
the more you follow, the more you subscribe,
the more chance you get to win.
Yeah. Absolutely. So there you go.
Unless you're in Yemen,
And please do so.
You're not posting it there.
Yeah, it might be a
Yemen
bit of a
Road,
challenge to get it
Yemen.
out today. Yeah. There we go. So that's the giveaway. Lots of good things there. And yes, so I appreciate one of those ticket entries is subscribe to Patreon, but then if you were a winner of then the Patreon subscription, we'd give you a gift sub for 3 months, essentially.
Yeah.
Cool. That being said, happy 5 years, fuckers. I love you all. And
Happy 5
love
years.
everybody who has joined us on this amazing journey as well. Not one campaign, but 2, 3, 4, 5 sort of mini campaigns in there as well. So, amazing stuff. Right. Let's get back to it.
Let's get serious.
You have just completed probably the worst bridge crossing in Foryan history. You steady yourselves after the bridge. And the wind dies down. It just decides it's going to not play fair. It dies down. And the
That
path
had to be the
continues
worst
underfoot.
bridge crossing in the world's history.
Oh, I don't know. Do you know what? There was this chap I met, short fellow, quite sure of himself. I believe he would have said, nailed it.
Was he cold, shore fellow, or just like you couldn't topple him kind of thing?
Oh, more of his stature, his persuasion, his personality.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. He sounds confident. I wonder what that's like.
It's quite nice. Shall we?
One second.
Oh, sorry. I forgot myself for a second. As I reduced myself back down to normal tiki size.
Tiki, I don't ever want to see you do that again. Good lord.
I'll be honest,
Tiki.
I've never transformed that many times in a row. It's took it out of me a bit, to be honest. I feel a bit...
I did know somebody called Real. He was called Real. His middle name was Lee, and then his last name was Shorefellow. So he was really Shorefellow.
How tall was he?
He was actually quite short.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. I wonder if his parents thought about that before they named him. I can't imagine the bullying he must have endured. That kind of bullying leads to villain arcs. That's why we have bad people in this world.
What, because of bad names?
In part,
No,
I guess.
Is that why
short
you're a
fellows, I think he
swordsman?
meant.
And is that why you're an assassin?
Oh, I mean, it's why I originally wanted to learn the blade, so I could fend off anyone who decided to make fun of my abnormally large ears. And you all notice that his ears are actually tucked into the bandana that he wears, and kind of like tucked in a little bit.
Farnath gets a little too close to
You know,
have a
like
look.
when you notice somebody's got a mole and you try not to look at them. I'm just going to be like,
You got Tiki and Farnath just either side of him. Mole.
He'll his face will
Somewhere
kinda go
across
blank.
the world of Forya, there is a small child called Hugh. Just punching a picture of someone. And as we zoom out, just outside the house, there's a wooden postbox that says the Janus family.
Yep. Yep. He's gonna be a swordsman one day. I know it. Before we leave, I'm just gonna leave this, and I'll pull out. As a martial artist and a swordsman, I like to imagine that he probably practices calligraphy. So I'll pull a calligraphy set out my bag, and I'll just write a little sign, and stick it to the ground, and it says, "Sorry, bridge missing. Gonna have to go the long way. Love from not the guys who burnt down that village a few towns over."
and I'll cross that. I'll cross that bit out
Amazing.
and just put the Guild of Awesome Bridges.
And thus a new guild was born in Forya.
The Guild of
I'll put
Bridge
another
Crossers.
little amendment underneath that says, if you find the 6-foot ladder, you may keep it.
Scattered
Well, I
to
think,
the four winds at this point.
I think everything's done here.
I'm gonna lick my finger and put it in the air, and be like,
I think
So glad you said finger.
I think that's air. I think that's north, with the air that I just felt on my finger.
Are the storm clouds still rolling in, or has that seemed to have subsided as well with the wind?
Storm clouds still seem to be rolling in.
And are we heading towards them?
Yes.
Okay.
Should we,
I don't know why the wind and the weather seems to be following us.
it's not your egg,
Is
is
this ancient city you told us about, Zahale, is it protected by like a curse or magic? Is it a treacherous path? Do you get what I mean? Is this part of the lore of this place?
Well, as far as I know, it's floating and it's kind of above, like most of the, I've heard that they haven't seen a storm there in over 100 years, that it just kind of sits higher in the atmosphere.
Oh, I thought you meant like ethically and economically, but no, you actually mean literally.
Oh, no, the whole place is made out of gold, apparently, so no, you're exactly right as well. Ethically, though, they sound like total dicks up there, I'm gonna be honest, and one of them killed someone close to me, so, yeah, we're gonna
How
run
close
train
were they?
on
Were
those
they
people
like
up there.
standing next to you, or what are we talking about? Oh, you mean personally? I'm so sorry.
Is this a
You're supposed to be
revenge
good
arc?
with people.
What the hell?
Huh?
Are you
What, sorry?
looking to kind of square things up with this person? Is that what we're following this kind of
Farnath
revenge arc
leans over
thing?
to
What's-
Griswold and just goes, I think he means to kill them.
Yeah, eso digo yo. It's anger and making things right for yourself.
I've said too much for this far into the story, if honest. So, I think I'm gonna save a little bit for
there's a
another
story.
time. But I'll tell you this. When I find that person, the man with 6 fingers,
Ooh.
On
and the
both hands?
blasters. Huh?
The man with the finger blasts. The finger
Yes.
blasting man.
Yes.
I just want to make... Okay. Yep, that's a weird nickname.
Yeah. No, he has blasters and 6 fingers on Well, I've never checked his right hand, but definitely his left hand. There's 6 fingers on them.
Is his name Al?
What's the...
Or I? A? How do you... What name do you get when you put A and I together?
The whole group's just going,
At this moment, I'm going to spend a fear. Because I need to bring this shit back before I die. Brilliant. As I spend a fear, then, the storm breaks all at once. Grass flattens. Stones begin to tumble. And the wind rises into a howl that carries voices not your own. From this maelstrom, a figure forms. A hollow shape woven of this stormlight and tearing air, and around it, pale soldiers flicker into being, their forms whipping like banners in this endless gale, as that very gale turns itself upon you. And we are in combat as part of me spending that fear.
Jesus.
That
pulled my
initial
tower shield
figure that formed. Tower shield just covering you from the fucking wind that's and the rain that's coming down. That first figure that forms, then, not only does their being form, but this blade that looks like it's made of wind and stormlight rushes forward and is immediately in close range with you. I am going to roll a d6. I'm going to find out who this hits.
No.
Basically, if it's a 6, I'm going to re-roll. 1 to 5. That's who I'm attacking. So that's a 3. Griswold. I don't have a
Yes.
d20. What am I doing? What am I doing? No, I do have a d20 of life. So, this wraith-like being, then, is going to attack you with its cutting gust ability. And in fact, it doesn't need to move to do that. It just cuts with the wind. Because it's at far range, it does that. And that is going to be an unnatural 20 to hit. What is your evasion?
Fuck.
Evasion is 14.
14. So that's absolutely going to hit. And that is going to be 1, 2. That is going to be a total of 11 points of magic damage.
Ooh.
I am your shield.
A tower
mark a
shield just
stretch.
lands in front of you and catches the blow.
I'll mark
Dave.
a stress and take an armor slot to step in the way to take the brunt of the hit for Griswold and then take no damage.
Excellent stuff.
Oh!
Um,
That was, wow, that was close. That was, thank you. Well, muchas gracias. That was, that could have been me done. What's going on here? What is this? Who are these? Zahel, we may need to use this 3-sword technique here.
I can use
with
my
that,
shield
these
to
5
bounce you
wind-like phantoms then spread out and seem to rush forward, and that will be the end of my spotlight as they move into close range but not melee range.
off. There's loads of stormlights around here. I hope there's no archives around.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Stop. I literally messaged Tom. I literally messaged Tom a second ago and said, "Did Matt just say Stormlight?" I was like, "He said it again." That's so funny.
I do believe that these don't. these individuals mean us harm. How about them, everyone?
What? Why? Wait. We fought some of your adversaries on the grasslands. Wait, why are you mad? We literally just crossed. Is it because we broke bridge?
Do the spirits, do they speak?
Almost like it was on cue there. The thunder cracks. The only response you get.
Are these groups very close to us in the range?
So you've got 5 of these wind-like phantoms that are ranges. Essentially, the one further from melee, because I still can't remember my ranges in this game.
That's very close.
I think it's melee close.
Oh,
yeah, something like that. Essentially, yes.
Far, isn't it?
Okay. If I can, then I'd like to use my elemental breath on a group of targets. You can tell me how many that's therefore going to hit. I don't know how many that will hit.
Say that again. Sorry.
I can use my breath against a target or group of targets within very close range. That's what it says.
Okay, that'll be all 5 of them.
Fantastic.
As you just.
I am choosing ice because of the background of Farneth. So the rain is landing on him, and as it does, it sort of freezes to him, but more intense on his face and near his mouth. As he then breathes out a cone of ice damage. So do I presume I roll for that? Roll to hit.
Let's have a look. What feature is that? Sorry, is that one of your ritual features or your Dracona
breath
features?
From my ancestry from Dracona.
Dracona is backwards.
I don't know whether it's literally just says damage. Oh no, it does
Choose
say
an element for your breath, such as electricity, fire, ice. You can use this breath against a target or group of targets within very close range, treating it as an instinct weapon that deals D8 magic damage using a proficiency. So roll me an instinct roll using your duality dice. The difficulty you need to beat is 13.
20.
20.
With hope. With hope.
With hope, very good. So you gain a hope, and you deal that damage.
Do I need to spend a hope to use that one? Did it say? No, I don't.
Very good question. Let's have a look. I don't believe you do.
No, I don't think I do. That's quite cool.
Okay. Nope, you don't at all.
So 2d8. Sorry guys, first time I used this one, so I was a little slow on that one. That is 6 points of magic damage.
6 points of magic damage to each of these creatures, and you watch as the ice hits them and they just... all 5 of them wisp out of existence.
Oh, nice! I wasn't expecting that.
Does that mean there's just the big guy left?
Just the big dude.
Ooh. That went better than expected.
I will thank you to not attack my friends.
Matt, I would like to take a concertedly protected toke of my joint as I try and just summon my my spirit friend, and I want to try and ask him what this spirit is that we're encountering.
Hey, what the fuck is that, and why is it bothering us?
What motherfucker you think just because he's wind and I'm a spirit? We're naturally attuned?
Well, I mean, does that feel like... It feels like it's a stone's throw away, and it feels like that's a fair assumption for someone to make, considering, I mean, you literally appear out of smoke.
I feel like you're making some bold assumptions there, motherfucker. Just because it's wind and I'm smoke does not mean we are the same.
So, do you not hang out with other spirits? Are you just kind of like, just chilling by yourself? And me?
I'm bound to you, motherfucker. But I do know what this thing is. It's an air wraith. And you're fucked.
Okay. Any weaknesses?
It or you?
No, I'm you and I both are acutely aware of my weaknesses. I'm asking you if it has any weaknesses.
Damn straight.
Oh, okay, and they would be like blowing the wind the opposite direction. Maybe a vacuum. A vacuum. Maybe we could create a vacuum. I'm not magic in this story, so I'm useless.
Yeah. Do that, motherfucker.
Oh, okay. It's been a pleasure. And I'll blow the smoke away into the rain, and I'll be like, "It has weaknesses."
You suck.
How do you know?
Yeah, you were talking to yourself and no answering. What was happening there? You're having a conversation, but none of us were talking to you.
Yeah.
Do you want me to fight him alone?
Yeah, you got that far.
I'm
you got
given
it.
that
We're gonna
pause in
speculate.
combat and the fact that there was a conversation. I am going to spend another fear.
Okay.
And
We're all just
what
stood
will
there,
I do?
hands on hips,
What
watching you
will
talk
I
to
do?
yourself like, what the fuck's going on?
It is going to move into close range, and it's going to use Gale Burst to begin with. I need everyone to mark 1 stress as you are pushed back. As it then moves into you then move into close range as it moves up to very close and then pushes you back. It is then going to again whip across. And that's a 2. That's going to be a Tiki. So that will be... Oh, a bag of shit. That is an 8 to hit. What's your evasion?
10.
Does not hit you as you see this sort of arc of wind and air and stormlight arc towards you, and you just duck out of the way.
Can I retaliate to his attack on me?
If you want.
So, as I then duck out of the way, I will then form a ball of fireflies as I make a spellcast roll, and I will use my Conjure Swarm ability to launch fireflies at him. And that's a 10 with... Oh no, it's not. I can't do maths. 14 with fear. Fuck a duck.
Does not hit, and I gain a fear.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Doesn't it?
So as your swarm
They just get scattered by
arcs
the wind.
towards, absolutely, a gust of wind just dissipates it. As it then swings this blade made of air and wind and rain, and yet again it is going to point towards you, and it's going to make its attack. And that is a little bit better. It is a, when I can read, 13 to hit.
Yep, I'll do it.
That will do it. So that will be 2 of them. 1 and 2. That is 6, 11, 13 points of magic damage.
I'll mark an
And I
armor
also
take
gain a
then.
fear for a successful hit. 2, 4, 6, 8,
Yeah,
11.
I'll mark an armor slot, take it down, so I only have to mark 1 HP.
There we go. That's the end of my spotlight, however. Back to yourselves.
Seeing Tiki run forwards, Farnath will do something more unusual and will pull out his rapier and will attack with that. So we'll get up next to him, stand next to Tiki. You okay there, Tiki?
Can
That looked hurt. That looked painful. Go on, Grizzled.
Can I jump on your rapier?
Sure.
And while you're
Shit! Oh no!
getting
Hello, Grizzled.
and I wanna use marked for death. As I'm on top of your rapier, I pull out my little small dagger as well. To almost like a little double jab, your rapier and my jab inside of it as well.
Is this a double team that you need to spend 3 hope on, or is it just 2 moves, one after the other?
I can spend 3 hope to do that. I can spend 3 hope to do a double team.
I can spend 3 hope as well.
I think only one of us needs to do it, so
Yeah, only
I'm
one of you
full.
needs to do it.
I'm
Yeah.
full on hope.
Do
I'm
it.
actually full, so I need to use some hope up. So shall I do it?
I'm always up for a double team.
Cool.
I'll use the 3
Hey.
hope and
The fidget
therefore,
spinner.
So that is a. Oh no, it's gonna. I think it's gonna miss with a 10. 10 to hit.
10
You both
does
don't you
not
both
hit.
roll,
And what
though?
did you roll? Hope or fear?
I roll.
Hope, but yeah, isn't it?
Okay.
If it's a double team, you pick which roll you choose,
Oh,
don't
okay.
you?
Yeah, I roll
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, because I'm. Okay, let's see what I got. That's a 12 with fear.
Neither of you hit. And I would gain a fear if I could. Both of you stab in, and it's just like punching smoke. Nothing happens. As again, this creature sort of swings its blade around. It uses that burst of wind, and pushes you back to very close range. To close range rather than being... very close range rather than being in melee. But it then... I'm going to spend an additional fear on that to do this attack twice at Farneth and Griswold. First attack at Farneth is a 15 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, let's roll damage to that first. Oh, shit, when you can go down. There we go. That is... 12 points of magic damage.
I'll mark an armor slot to take that down to minor, and that'll be 1 HP.
Very good. To hit Griswold, that is a 21. Oof.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
You are going
Can
to
I
take
use an armor slot?
13. You're going to take 15 points of magic damage. So yes, you can spend an armor slot to reduce that by 1 threshold.
I'm going to say that smacks me back far enough that I slide up next to Odrin, and I'm just lying, on my back on the floor, and I just tap him on the back of the carpet and go, "Hey, you're up, dear boy," and then just spit out some blood.
Yeah.
Bloodshot eyes
Tom.
come from Odrin. Sorry,
Tom, did you manage to figure out those thresholds and get that sorted?
No. Where's the magic damage?
So Tom.
So,
when you got
sorry,
HP,
that's
it
just
tells you
it's
how
the
much
type of
you
damage.
take above
Okay.
So there's only 2 types
So-
of damage in Daggerheart. You've got physical or magic. So you take 15 points of damage. Where does that fall
Yeah.
in your thresholds?
I've got 7 of minor and
So what's your
13 of
minor?
major.
So that's severe damage
Yeah.
then.
So
So
you're
you would
reducing it
take
by
3
1.
hit points normally, but you're marking an armor slot, so you now bring that down to 2.
Cool.
So 2 HP
Got it.
lost. Mark off 2
Yep.
HP for me. Brilliant. Odrin.
Bloodshot eyes as I see my friends get hurt. Don't hurt my friends! And I'm going to use that as like a muscle pump to fix the massive dent in my armor. I'm going to use my unique hope feature, frontline
Yeah, I was
tank.
about to say his belly just boshes it out again.
Yeah. I just
Little
breathe out.
shockwave emanates out.
I use my frontline tank feature, so I can spend 3 hope to clear 2 armor slots.
Nice.
So I'll do that. And then I charge at this spirit with my axe out. My axe glistens with magic as I swing it at him, because I've got a hallowed axe.
Farneth from the floor, just stays there, and he's just going to be like pumping, just going, "You're gonna regret this. You're gonna regret this." As Aldrin's just charging forwards to this wraith.
That is a 21 with hope.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Okay, I'm going to do a couple of things. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a hope, and I'm going to do forceful push. So make an attack with my primary
Okay.
weapon, which I just did, against a target within melee range. On a success, I deal damage and knock them back to close range. On a success with hope, add a d6 to your damage roll. Additionally, you can spend a hope to make them vulnerable, the target temporarily vulnerable. So I'll do that as well.
Nice.
Okay.
Make them vulnerable. So that'll be an extra d6 to my damage, and I'm also going to do my species ability, and I'm going to do tusks, When you succeed on an attack roll against a target within melee range, you can spend a hope to gore the target with your tusks, dealing an extra d6, 1d6 of damage. That's all my hope gone, but I'm doing 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 1 damage.
Amazing.
Yes.
So the d8 damage is going to be 2d8 plus 1 is going to be 12.
Did you already use my rally die before?
Yeah, I used it. I used it on
Yeah,
the
it's fine,
check.
yeah. You can use this damage on damage die as well if you have it. Anyone, guys?
Oh no.
And then the 2d6s are 4 and 3, so another 7 on top of that. So 19 damage in total.
19 points of damage, which
And it's
is
magical.
severe.
It's not physical, in case that changes anything.
Severe damage. As you sort of swing with your axe, and then your tusks you lift in and just... As then this air wraith gets flung back, but it's made of air. So as it gets flung back, it just stops at a certain point.
My head's up in the air with where I've gored him with the tusks, and I just look down at him. My hair's matted across my face because of the wind and everything. You want to get my friends? You've got to fucking go through me first, you prick.
Yeah, boy. Yes. From the floor.
What's Varus behind cheerleading?
Yeah, boy. Very good.
Zahale will be at the back. It will like begin looking like he's gonna draw his main primary katana, but he's gonna pull the whole sheath from his sash, place the end on the ground and lean against it and light a joint, and look at Farnath on the ground and be like,
Looks like you guys have got this one. I don't have any beef with the spirit. Good luck.
The hell are you on about?
and
I'm
he's
on the
just
floor.
just gonna lean on the thing.
Well, get up.
Oh, fine.
Spending a fear.
Hey.
And there's going to be... do you know what? Fuck it. I'll spend 2 fear. And there's going to be 2 more attacks. So... Zahale's going to get 1. And Griswold is going to get the other.
Mm-hmm.
So, to hit Zahale, that is a 19 to hit. To hit Griswold, that is a 22 to hit.
Ooh.
Fuck's sake. Yep.
So that's 8, 9, 10 points of magical damage to Zahale. And... a bag of shit. That is 5 points of magical damage to Griswold.
I am your shield twice, because it doesn't give me a limit on how many times I can do it. Anytime an ally takes damage.
Nice.
I do take 2 stress for it, obviously, but I will then mark 2 shield,
indeed.
and I will ignore both sets of damage. So the 2 armor I just got rid of, I take back again, and I look at this thing and I just go, I said you've got to go through me first.
I won't even have winced or flinched at the dude like going to shoot stuff and then Odrin standing in the way. I'm just gonna look at Farnath and be like,
See? Told you. He's got it.
And
The match just puffs out before you get a chance to blow it out as the remnants of the wind just...
Farnath is very much cheerleading from the back and just going, he's a shield. So inspirational words, you can clear a stress if you want, Odrin.
Yes,
Nice.
please,
Give
I'm
me
very
an
near
F.
my limit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's literally going to be spelling out shield.
Amazing. Anybody else? Nope, I'll spend a fear then.
The satellite delay stitched me up there.
Do you not roll a d6? And in fact, I gain 2 fear because that was 2 hits. So for that is Zahale again. Another gust. It's a natural 1 to hit. So misses. Back to you guys.
I just get in the way again and was like, no. and then I'll swing my axe at him.
You're
Very
doing
good.
great, sweetie.
Go on
You're
then,
doing
Tiki.
great.
As I get angry at seeing him mugging us off at every turn, I will just start to change shape again as I just turn into a giant raging moose. And because moose are
wondered where that
fucking
was going
scary, you do not fuck with moose,
so
mate. I
did
was gonna
I.
say bull, but moose are some of the dangerous animals on the planet. So I'm gonna fucking charge him as a moose. I'll mark another stress. Fucking hell, I'm spaffing
Amazing.
stress like a madman. So I'm gonna rampage at him. Are you ready?
Yeah? Are you?
Crits, double threes, motherfucker.
Oh! So, with
So
the
that
crits, it is
Max damage, and then I roll
maximum damage
again.
you can roll.
So it's a D10
Yes.
plus 4, but if my... No, it doesn't do proficiency. If it is my... No, yeah,
Yes,
so that's
it does.
14. So it won't be 2D10 plus 4, would it? It'd just be D10 plus 4.
I
'cause
feel everything rolled proficiency.
Well, actually, I can mark a stress to gain a +1 bonus to the proficiency. So I can mark a stress, so it'll be 2d10 plus 4, so that is 24 physical damage.
Okay. 24
And
plus.
and then I get to roll the 2d10 again. If I roll a 1 on one of the damage dice, I can add an additional d10.
Wow.
So let's see what occurs here, shall we? I need another.
The
Why can't I
spirit's
find a
also,
d10?
because of my forceful push, the spirit is also vulnerable.
Oh, no way.
So I get advantage. Oh, I
it
should have got
sa- it
advantage on
says
the attack,
here-
shouldn't I? I got a crit anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It says here that the vulnerable condition, you're in a difficult position within the fiction. This might mean you're knocked over, scrambling to keep your balance, caught off guard, magically enfeebled, or anything else that makes sense.
Because then I
Very
get
vague.
advantage on the
See.
attack, don't I? If you expand it, it says I get advantage. People, while they're vulnerable, you get advantage
Yeah.
on attacks on them, but I critted anyway.
You get
so I suppose that
advantage
doesn't
on the
matter,
attack,
does it?
essentially. But you crit, yeah.
But
Yes,
I
you do,
did
yes.
So,
get,
yeah, that's fine.
but I did get 15 plus 4, so another 19 points of physical damage.
So that is 33, 53 points of damage by my account.
Yep.
Wow. Whoa.
Amazing. Audrin, you go to swing your hallowed axe, and just as it comes down, there's a moose that just barrels through and, like, doesn't knock this air wraith, just obliterates it and dissipates.
I didn't see Tiki transform into this. I just go, there's a moose on the loose.
There's a moose.
What are you going to learn? It's me.
Uh,
As the moose turns around quite eloquently.
Mate.
Moose.
The gale collapses into silence, leaving some of you breathless, all of you very, very damp. As damp as washing left on the line too long. And ahead, through mist and broken rain, you see what looks like a crooked roof leaning into the hillside. An inn of sorts that looks like it promises soup, a bed, possibly 3 kinds of ghost. What would you like to do?
Oh, there's the
3
archive.
kinds of ghost.
Hop on, everybody. Let's go to the inn.
Audrin,
Jump on.
The moose is talking again.
I think that's
It's me.
Tiki.
When are you going to get used to this?
Oh, Tiki. Hi.
And then as you look, actually, when you see the moose, you can almost sort of see the vague... It's got a diamond in its fur where the seed would be, as a kind of clue. That is Tiki.
Well, I don't know, fellows. I think you did an absolutely spiffing job getting rid of that horrible creature. Well done. He's going to do a rousing speech so that both of you can clear 2 stress.
It's for the best, mate. Thank you. 'Cause I've got
Thanks.
one left.
Yeah.
Actually, that is for everyone. So if Griswold and Zahale have one, then again, you can actually clear 2 stress.
Nice. I'd like to hear the speech, though.
I mean, that was it.
Yeah, I agree.
That was it. That was it, guys. Short but sweet.
Rousing
All right.
speeches have to be at least 5 minutes long.
I've heard that too.
Oh dear! Look at the time.
The was it. You all did great, but I gotta go.
What have you guys done to piss off so many spirits? I know all of my ducks are in order, at least spiritually, because every time we seem to walk into a glade, across a bridge, through a fucking forest, we're somehow encountering these
Zahale,
wraiths.
how have you become the second best sword fighter if you don't ever help us fight?
And as this question is asked, a duck followed by 6 ducklings just wanders across your path.
Is that Tiki?
Ducks in a row.
Farnath, you literally said the answer to your question when you asked, how do I stay the number 2 best swordsman in the world? Well, if I can avoid a fight, then I keep the headband.
It's also why it's not the number 1 in the world.
All of these problems started when we started going the way that you wanted to go.
Wait a second. You said where was the highest point? I said I'm going to the floating city, and you were like, let's go to the floating city. You're right. I did suggest it, but like, I mean, my spirits, my chakras, my chi, my all of those things are in line. That's all I'm saying. I had a doula check it out for me. A doula checked it out for me.
Do you think
Why
he
don't I
puts his
just ask
chi
for
next
gorge?
to his duck, Odrin?
I'm
Sorry?
not getting into this weird. I don't know what. You shouldn't be putting anything in a duck.
Unless it's a smaller bird.
I'm getting confused
Like a
now. Are we talking?
turducken?
Are you telling me to duck, or is there? What are we talking about?
Bestiality, as far as I can tell.
That's weird.
I mean, you're used to that, surely.
That's really weird for a moose to
It's
say
just called
that.
sex when we
Malt
do it.
Magic
Audrey,
on
it's
its
just called
5th year
sex.
anniversary gets cancelled.
No, but actually, I could, because it's also coincided with going where you want to go. It's also going where the seed wants to go. And I wonder if the land is angry at the seed. So I could actually try and... I've never tried this before, but I think I can access the memories of the land.
Do you want to plough your seed, Tiki? And he just like shoulder barges you.
What?
Look, I'm trying to have an intimate moment with the
Oh,
earth,
well, no,
but not,
well,
not
okay,
in the way that you are suggesting.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay, we'll turn
mean,
around.
woo,
then.
woo,
That's fine, Tiki.
I'll sing you a
That's
lullaby.
your thing.
Oh,
No,
well,
I can do it while you watch. I'm not Farnath.
that's even worse.
So I would like to invoke my Verdant Conduit boon that I get from being
Your verdant
symbiotes.
conduit.
However you want to pronounce it, it will do the same thing.
The right way.
That's how you say
I love it when a
accent.
player starts shooting at another player, like catching strays. That wasn't even from the GM there. Thank you, Dave. I feel validated.
Firstly, fuck you. Secondly, what I can do is I will place my hand on root, stone, or earth. It doesn't matter. So I'll just place my hands on the floor. But what you'll see is vines come down my arm, out my palms, and almost connect into the earth. Yep. Almost creating like ant farm type grooves into the earth as they go in and try and connect with the earth itself. And I can ask it a single question about the surroundings. So I'm going to try. The question I want to ask is, why is this land appearing to be cursed? What has happened to make the land so angry? So I need to roll an instinct roll. If hope is dominant and it's above a 10, I get the answer I want, essentially. If fear is dominant or it's lower than a 10, we'll see what Matt says.
As you go
get
into
to play.
yourself and sort of black everything out, the last thing you hear is, "Oh, so that's what you meant when I have to turn around so you can get yourself off. I thought you meant off the ground."
No, it's exactly what he... No. We'll talk about this in a bit, Odrin.
Okay.
What's reverse voyeurism when you're going to do it when nobody's watching? Is that just called a normal wank? Sorry, I'm
I love the
A
fact that you
lonely
don't
wank.
know that.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
I can only finish with direct eye contact. That's beside the point. Right.
As these vines grow into the floor, then the seed on Tiki's chest just begins to glow a little bit.
Yeah.
And pulse.
I mean, it's a dim light because not only did I roll below a 10, fear was higher. So I failed twice.
Amazing.
Are you using an
Danny.
expertise?
We now start a count.
Oh dear.
God.
Until what?
This count is 3. And you've just clocked off 1.
What's going to happen? You're not going to tell me, are you?
You reach into the earth. And as you reach into the earth, your mind goes blank. Darkness envelops your very consciousness. A single pinprick of light shines in front of you, pulsing, grows brighter, and you see the world seed itself, as you found it in Crimson Hollow. Closer, closer still. Hurry, Tiki. Time is short. The land knows it. Many will stop me, or at least try. But you are my hope. My champion. My druid.
Was
Lose
this a-
yourself
Was this a presence
for
roll?
about
Sorry.
10...
Instinct.
No, this was an instinct roll.
Okay, never mind then.
You lose yourself for about 10 minutes, and for 10 minutes the rest of you watch as Tiki is rooted to the spot, quite literally. Still. The fur across Tiki pales to a blondish yellow momentarily. Tiki, you gain a memory. Of sorts. 6. Meteor-like strikes into the world of Forya. One that scatters itself into the sea. One that takes root in a small little village. It's a giant tree of red leaf forms. Happiness of the villagers around it, but a purpose, knowing it needs to go higher still. Closer, Tiki. Closer still. Take me. And hurry. Danny, please remove your headphones.
Oh, you bastard.
The rest of you watch as these vines connect into the ground. Where they were green, they begin to turn this brown and then vibrant red as they pulse. And where they pulse, more vines snake up Tiki's arm to his shoulder, up his neck,
I attack
into
Tiki.
his temple. Are you going to do it?
Yep, I'm going to hit Tiki with my shield.
You're going to smack him with your shield.
Yep.
Okay, make me an attack roll, please.
In the throat.
Audrey, no! Oh, damn, never mind.
Alright. Okay, that's an 11.
Well, that was disconcerting.
Danny, momentarily, what's your evasion?
10.
10, fantastic. Take your headphones off,
Hang
please.
on, sorry, I'm back. I'm out of beast form now. My evasion is 30. Hang on. No, I'm still a moose technically.
Yeah,
if I drop
Yes.
out of beast form, do my thing, that drops it back down to 10. Sorry, I had the right moment.
We'll say
10.
we'll say you drop out of beast form to do this. So what is your evasion?
10.
10. Remove your headphones, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You hit. I'm pretty sure, right? With an 11.
Yeah,
Audrey, you
I
hit.
hit. And I hit with hope, so I'm going to use my forceful push to push Tiki out of it. As I just sort of with it.
Okay. Does that involve damage as well?
It does, yeah. It's going to be 3d6 damage.
3d6. Right. Headphones back on.
Fucking poleaxe him.
Brilliant.
Am I?
Odrin, damage.
Why are you doing damage, Adrian?
10.
10.
10 total.
Tiki, what's your damage thresholds?
7 and 16.
Okay, you are going to take 2 hit points. As while you're in this vision, you feel a massive force strike you and knock you backwards. You feel the pull on your arm as vines and roots snap. And that voice that was speaking to you, closer, closer, is cut off. You wake, although your eyes open, to drizzle. To see an orc standing over you with a slightly dented shield.
What happened?
Tiki head shaping it.
Why is my face indented on your shield?
The roots started turning black and red and looked like they were about to encompass you. I had to remove you.
It was only a little bit of gentle persuasion, dear boy.
No, I think Odrin is right. The land is angry at the seed, I think. Yes, which I don't understand, because it is told me it's here to protect. So if it's here to protect the earth, why would the earth be mad at it?
What do we know about the seeds?
I think I fucked up, guys.
I'm gonna look at Griswold and be like,
I mean, didn't you say you took it from like its natural home in some like sacred tree?
It landed in a meteor along with several others. Some of them went into the sea. This one implanted itself in Crimson Hollow. But what had happened is the people who were treating it like a weird festival were killing the village anyway. So we thought we were saving the seed and the village by taking it. And then the seed's like, oh, take me higher, take me higher. And then I was like, okay, but you're going to save the world, right? And they're like, yeah, I'll protect the world. And then, but if I was really wanted to protect the world, why would Mother Earth want to stop us?
Yeah. It sounds to me like it's something that we need to.
You need to cut it out of me.
Oh.
Oh.
Shot
turned to
crossbow, not me.
Yeah. Yeah. Shot not me either. I'd look to Farneth.
I don't think we need to go that far, do we, Tiki? Are we not still trying to do what we're meant to do? No?
Well, if the world is trying to stop us taking this to where it wants to go, it can't be good for the world. As I'm saying this, as I'm kind of going back on my vow with the seed, what is happening with the seed inside of me, in my head?
The seed itself is stunned from the blow. So in a moment, you feel alone almost. Or a sense of loneliness. That present, not
I think now is the time. Odrin, grab it, try and pull it out.
Shing! Because I've got that axe out in my hand. I can
the
grab it if
cleanest
you
of
want.
scalpels.
Yeah.
A
I can
bit more
grab it if you
delicately than the
want.
first time, though, please.
Right, I will attempt to grab it and rip it out, but I think somebody with slightly more dexterous fingers might want to cut anything that's keeping it attached to you. As I just grab the
Griswold, you're
seed
up.
and I'm gonna. Oh.
Okay. Make me a strength roll, please, Audrey.
It's about all my organs come out with it.
Yeah. Ooh, 20 with 2 10s.
Come
So
on.
22 in total.
Come on.
That's a crit.
Crit.
Quick.
Come on.
That's
Yes,
a
Josh.
crit.
Big crit.
So do I heal stress from that? Don't I gain a hope and heal stress?
Mark, yeah, clear
You
stress.
gain a
Yeah.
hope.
Mark
Clear
of stress.
You grab that, what looks like a necklace, and pull. And as you pull it, and like these tendrils pull out of Tiki themselves, making Tiki almost like a marionette puppet. Josh, I would like you to roll me 4d10, please.
Can I just roll normal dice on heart?
Because you've crit.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's the damage I'm going to take, isn't it? Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Bear with me 1 second.
Matt, from the outside, does it feel like these tethers are like the thing holding this heart here, and that like cutting them would make the most sense in terms of, you know, pulling this shit out of him from looking on?
They look like they are, to use the term, they have penetrated into Tiki, and they are now symbiotically bound to Tiki.
Matt, can I please... I'm not sure if this is possible in Daggerheart. I'm not sure how this would work. All 3 of my experiences are relevant in this moment. I would love to try and, in a single slice, like chopping a wet tatami mat rolled up, I would like to try and cut through all of the tethers in a single slice.
What are your 3 experiences, please?
Master Swordsman, Man of Myth, so doing something that's never been done before, and Stoic Nature to keep my calm and not be grossed out by what the fuck I'm seeing in front of me right now.
Do you know what? I like it. Roll me duality die and add 6.
Oh.
You need to spend 3 hope, however, because to use an experience you do have to spend hope, I believe.
Touche. Yep.
So I'm adding 6 to it, so that's so 23 total on that one.
23 total. Very good. Audrin, what was the damage that you've just rolled?
Oh,
Sorry, with the 4.
with hope. Sorry, with hope.
Yep. Gain a hope.
I rolled 21 for the damage.
Tiki, you take 21 points of physical damage as it feels like the very soul is being ripped from your body.
Do you know what?
Jeez.
Just for RP reasons, I could use an armor slot, but if I take 3, it would take me into a death choice situation, which feels apt.
Okay.
Oh.
Amazing. Audrin pulls. You take that damage. Zahale, roll your damage for me, please.
Okay. I honestly didn't think I was going to hit. I was not prepared to roll damage. My apologies. Oh God. Oh God. Jesus Christ. So it's just a small 25 points of damage.
You do?
As Zahale, for the rest of you who are looking on, he doesn't even seem to draw his blade. He pulls it about what seems like an inch from its scabbard, and then slots it back in as the tethers.
You cut through, slice through these 8 or so tethers that seem to bind into Tiki's very being. Tiki falls limp. As Audrin, you pull this seed and hold it in your hand. Audrin, I would like you to make me a presence reaction roll, please.
Oh, I'd imagine the tendrils are going.
It's so what it is.
Trying to find a new host.
Oh my God! It's fucking Venom. It's fucking Venom, guys. It crashed here. It's fucking Venom.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
But 21 with fear.
21 with fear. I will take that fear.
I
There's
will.
And in
there's no
that
hope
moment-
fear on
I
reaction
will
rolls.
spend 3 hope to negate
Indeed.
the fear.
Ignore.
isn't
No,
any.
you don't need to worry about that. It was a reaction roll. Danny is correct. No
you're
hope
right.
or
There
fear
is no
required.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. I don't need to do that then.
These tendrils that are left, sort of writhing around, bend around your hand and almost try to latch into your palm as you drop the seed. What are you doing in that moment? They don't penetrate, but what are you doing?
I keep hold of it for a moment and I look at it. You hurt my friend, but there's something about you that sent us on this quest. And I look over to Griswold with like a really slow, almost sinister look on my face. Griswold, pass me your cloak.
It doesn't fit you.
I don't want it for me.
What? It doesn't fit Tiki either.
I want it for this. And then as it keeps worming, I'm just going to pick my shield up and I'm going to slam it into the shield so it stops. And then when if Griswold passes me his cloak, I'll...
Yeah, and then I take it off and I'm like, there you go. It
Thank
fits
you.
that.
I'll wrap the seed in the cloak and tie it in the tightest of knots that I can. Use the remnants of the rope that was still round my waist and tie that around it.
Been trailing along.
Yeah, pretty much.
Very good.
Are you going to make it into a giant Flavor Flav clock that you can wear around your kind of neck with a thick old rope and carry it like a little pouch?
I'll definitely make it some sort of like satchel that will be like a separate thing that I carry from anything else, because I don't want it to infect any of my other stuff. I'm definitely not going to walk around gangster with it. I can pull that off.
Amazing.
That's fine.
You watch as small little tendrils peek out of this bundle that you've then wrapped up, but almost sort of then creep back in, recede, as Tiki face plants the floor.
Farnath runs up against and slides knee slides up to the side of Tiki and turns him over to see this hole in his chest. Tiki, he's like slapping him on the face. Tiki.
So my options for my
Tiki.
death move.
Yes.
The first one don't make sense because that's going out in a blaze of glory. Well, I critically succeed on whatever I want to do. That doesn't make sense because I'm not saving myself. Somebody else has saved me. Which leaves my other 2 options as avoiding death. I could just fall unconscious until you heal me. I need to roll to see whether I gain a scar or not. And then the next one is risk it all. I roll my duality dice. If hope is higher, I'm fine. If stress is higher, if fear is higher, I'm dead.
Yeah, do that one. Do that one.
Do it. See what
Should I?
happens.
Should I do it for the shits and gigs?
Danny, it's your choice. It's your choice.
Yeah,
you do what you
yeah.
want.
So either
Yeah.
Tiki is fine or he's no longer involved in the miniseries.
Yeah.
What's a scar? What's a scar do? Let's maybe make
So-
an
So a
assessment of how
scar
bad a scar is.
essentially means you lose a hope point.
Ooh,
You no longer
yuckums.
permanently lose a hope option.
Yeah, that's
lose a
like
hope slot.
permanently
Yeah.
lose a maximum hope, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll have like 6 hope slots. So now it'll be down to 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it could be a physical scar, an emotional scar.
I think
that
it'd be a
would then
physical
represent
scar.
that.
I think it would be that
Yeah,
your
I
chest
think
is
it was-
fucked.
Gaping hole in your chest,
actually
but
gonna
no,
be
it's
both.
the scar on your lip.
Yeah, true. Could be both.
But
Yeah.
you could say,
Yeah.
if I chose that one, I have to roll, and if I basically roll a 2 or lower on the hope die, I get a scar. But we could just say I automatically get one based on what have happened for RP purposes.
It makes sense.
Yep.
What are you going to do then?
I'll do that one. I'll do that one. I'll not die. I will voluntarily take
Okay.
the scar. But you need to tell me, Matt,
You're
how
going to
that manifests.
voluntarily take a scar.
Yeah.
As you fall unconscious, not dead, but teetering on that brink, a presence screams throughout your mind as it is wrenched from you, both your body and your mind. Tiki, your chest is now forever marred with this concave nature to it, and these black vein-like patterns that bleed through your chest. Your mind, however, now is partially fractured. You lose a number of memories, one of which was your dearest memory, the one you held so close to yourself that almost made you who you are, and you fall unconscious.
Farnath will pick up Tiki and will run towards this inn, thinking that we need to get inside to try and help him.
Amazing. As the four of you then lift Tiki and run towards this inn, this squat stone inn hunches against this hillside. The roof sags, chimney seems to be coughing out, however, a faint smoke. Flowers grow from cracks in the stone, petals glowing faintly in the afterglow of this storm. As you go inside, the fire itself burns too warmly for this to have been abandoned. A mug steams on the table as if waiting, and silence hangs thick. The kind that almost feels like it's listening. As you lay Tiki down on the table,
Here we go, Tiki. There are flowers outside. Lovely little flowers. Come on, I'll make you some herbal tea. Come on around.
a sharp crack splits the quiet, only broken by Farnath's voice in this moment. Boot steps, purposeful, close fast upon you, and then the door bursts inwards. A cloaked figure instantly melts into the shadows above you, while a second broad-shouldered individual, armoured individual, strides towards you with this maul made of darkened steel and glowing with these strange sigils. Their very presence chills the air. As they step forward towards you, the mark of the verdant bane has found you. And that, my friends, is where we will leave episode 3 of Daggertheart.
Fuck.
So thank you very much. We had the chaos, we had the tension, and shit just got real.
Yeah. Hey, well played, Danny. That was good. That was a good.
I like the choices
result.
in there.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah, it made sense to take the scar, didn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than risk it all and potentially
I
die.
like it. Good
Oh my.
stuff.
We need to tell
We
me what those memories
are.
are in a DM whisper.
Well, we will have that discussion as GM and player around what some of those memories are. Very good. Anything else from anyone then? If not, we're probably going to close out pretty quick.
I'm sorry.
Don't
If
ever
you
be
love
sorry. That
more
was
magic,
amazing.
2, 3.
check out the Patreon.
7, 8,
Go check out the amazing
11.
stuff that Matt's creating for the Patreon. Go check that out and support. Also, you're gonna get tickets for the giveaway, which includes a Daggertheart box set. So don't miss out on that, guys. That's freaking awesome. And yeah, 5 years. If you enjoy more magic, share it with a friend. You know, these guys have been working on this for a long, long time. They've been building up this space, creating all these amazing stories and awesome stuff, and bringing people like Tom and I and God, what is your
Josh,
There we
Bob,
go. Jesus
Fred,
Christ!
Ed.
I suddenly
out.
just blanked. I was like, fucking, what is Josh? Yes, thank you, Josh. And you know, we're super lucky to be here. So go help out Malt Magic, give them some love, and share it with some people.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Also-
we appreciate that as well. Go on, Adrian.
Josh.
I was going to say also go check out Scorched Basin because
All
the
of it.
Kickstarter is live. It's the target's been smashed already, but it's amazing. Go check it out. You'll hear some familiar
Absolutely.
voices. if you go check it out.
Maltmagic.co.uk/Scorch Basin. and that will get you straight to the Kickstarter where you can back. Not only are you then supporting Scorch Basin, you're also supporting us. So yes, go and do that right now. Then subscribe to Patreon. Get yourself 3 tickets. Do all the other things. Get yourself some tickets and be in the mix to win those prizes. That being said, as we close out tonight, I do want to send a special shout out to 3 of our Patreon subscribers, or our 3 current Patreon subscribers at max level, I should say, and that is Neil, Josh, yourself, so thank you very much for that, and Steve, so thank you for being supporters
so much,
of
guys.
us. And with that being said, this has been Malt and Magic Plays Daggerheart, episode 3. We love you all, stay safe, and we will see you next time.